Oh, we were waiting for someone.
What? Why can't you? 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 I did this. Why can't you?
Hi.
Well.
Welcome to a special Friday edition
of the News Dudes.
of the News Dudes. I don't think McKinnon's going to let us keep that.
McKinnon's such a stickler for the rules. He doesn't know how to just let his freak flag fly sometimes.
So we are gathered here today because some shit is going down.
I think I should just go ahead and turn off the monetization now and just save everybody a click.
Yeah. This episode probably shouldn't be monetized because
and we have moral standards.
Yeah, we're going to talk about things that the advertisers would not like, according to YouTube. And it's not guns. So the Trump files, they dropped. Well, some of them did. Millions of them. Not all of them. Some of them. And the government currently isn't very good at what they're looking at. They're not very good at going through the stuff. And they made some boo-boos. They made some oh-nos.
What do you mean? What? This is the most competent cabinet in the history of government, is what I've been told.
Yes, and just the best FBI. Cash Pineapple is just
crushing
world-class FBI director.
Undefeated.
No one better.
Not only did he catch the guy who shot Charlie Kirk, but he also caught a guy who didn't shoot Charlie Kirk. He caught both of them.
Right. He got them all.
He caught people not even guilty of the crime. He caught them too.
And he asked Dan Bongino very nicely to quit his job.
I don't think he could have kept it. He's like, come on, Dan. I'll stop warming up fish in the break room. I will. And Dan Bongino said, I talked to Maury Povich, and his lie detector test determined that was a lie. I know that it didn't happen that way.
So before we dive into details, I'm going to let Ari Melber here go through the basics of what happened today.
Hey, person impersonator.
Who files out? The DOJ, after blatantly breaking the law that Trump signed.
Oh, Tim, real quick.
40 days.
If you guys would like to comment in the chat, please subscribe, because I'm not dealing with all that shit today. I don't have it in.
Oh, yeah.
I actually got a good night's sleep, so my patience is not there. I would like to keep my mellow demeanor. And then Tim's like, hey, did you see? And I was like, what? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
I started seeing shit on the internet and on the news, and I was like, oh no, we're gonna have to talk about this.
We're gonna have to go live.
I even asked my wife, I was like, should we? And she's like, yeah, you probably should.
I mean,
it's probably important. Maybe she's just trying to get rid of me. I don't know.
Could be. I'm stalling.
Anyway.
Oh wait, turn on monitor.
Days after the deadline, 3 million new pages and over 100,000 pictures.
Today's release marks the end of a very comprehensive document identification and review process. After submitting the final report to Congress as required under the Act and publishing the written justifications for redactions in the Federal Register, the department's obligations under the Act will be completed.
This has been a saga and story where both things are true. There has been rampant delay and violations of the plain letter of the law. On the other hand,
they're a whole ass month late.
And still not in compliance. Like,
yeah.
Where is also all there should be a big binder full of excuses for all these redactions.
Yeah. And Todd Blanche seems to think the government's job is done here. Well, it still has to be reviewed.
And for the cynics who said, well, maybe they'll just run out the clock forever and nothing else will ever be released, against the precedent of secret grand jury materials and DOJ's general practice of secrecy, and that runs back through both parties, a lot of material, the millions of documents, were released today. The Deputy Attorney General also spoke about whether he's covering up for his boss.
I can assure that we complied.
Todd Blanche is the former personal attorney of Donald Trump.
I'm about to say, why don't we just grab his thing? His Todd Blanche.
With the statute, we complied with the act, and there is
Oh, it's an hour.
We did not protect President Trump. My team has certain communications with the White House.
It's better that we watch it in clips instead of going through the whole hour of his fucking.
Oh, I'd
press
lose my
conference.
mind. I'd lose
Yeah.
if we watched the whole hour of it. I would go criminally insane.
Mikey, I have selected these videos because they will not make us go crazy, and it sums up what's going on pretty efficiently.
I'll end up watching the other one at like 6 o'clock in the morning. Like, I need to know.
Let me just be clear. They had nothing to do with this review. They had no oversight over this review.
That's the claim by DOJ there. There were tips that involve accusations. That doesn't mean proof regarding whether Epstein and Trump participated in sexual abuse or crimes together. There's not clarity on whether that lead was followed. Other tips include things where news articles are simply forwarded by Epstein. I'm going to show you more of that. Emails where Epstein discusses Trump, something we knew about. There is an important chart I want to show you from inside the federal government. This is new. We hadn't seen it before.
What is this? Is this like a 6 degrees of separation from fucking Jeffrey Epstein?
Look at my background.
Yeah.
They
Mikey,
watch the show. They watch the show. They watch the show.
Look at
Confirmed.
girlfriend/employee Ghislaine Maxwell.
Oh, Ghislaine.
Ghislaine, yeah.
Partially redacted. But as you see, this is the DOJ looking at what they call the agents, accountants, authorized individuals, associates, redacted employee. Take it for what you will, but some of.
So who's going around the circle there?
All right, so you got Richard Kahn, who is an authorized agent for Jeffrey Epstein.
Okay.
Harry Billar. We're going clockwise from Richard here. So Harry Billar, who looks like the accountant of Jeffrey Epstein. And then Darren Indike. I hope I'm saying that right. The attorney.
They're on the fucking Epstein list. Fuck these people.
True. The attorney of Jeffrey Epstein, and then redacted employee, redacted employee, redacted employee, redacted employee/girlfriend, redacted employee, associate of Jeffrey Epstein, John Luke Burnell.
That's the not the Victoria's Secret guy, but the other one.
Yeah.
The modeling
then,
agency, whatever.
Leslie Gruff, or I think it's Leslie Goff, actually. Leslie Goff, employee, and then Ghislaine, and then redacted assistant. And there's a bunch of redacted information under their names as well.
So, okay. I'm looking.
So this
here.
is like a flow chart of Jeffrey Epstein people who know.
So ABC News has So this is from a few hours ago. It's like Jeffrey Epstein planned to distribute his considerable wealth among an array of friends, family, employees, and associates upon his death, according to the files in the Justice Department released Friday. The late sex offender's trust agreement, which has not been made public before, details how more than $250 million plus his sundry properties across the globe will be doled out to at least zero. What are you doing over there?
Zero, get him.
He's like eating something. What are you eating? It's like, ugh, ugh. It's like, stop eating hair. He eats hair. Stupid
Oh.
cats. Oh, he's burping. God, get a room. And not my room. 44 beneficiaries when he died. Epstein executed and signed the will on August 8th, 2019, 2 days before he would be found dead by suicide in his Manhattan jail cell. The document was later signed by his longtime lawyer, Darren Endike, 8 days after his death on August 18th, 2019. His accountant, Richard Kahn, the first guy you said, signed it the next day.
So his accountant and his lawyer signed this agreement after he died.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Very interesting.
These people might have been charged. Only Maxwell was. Elon Musk also outed for the first time in detail in these files.
Hi to the moon.
November 2012. Epstein, how many people will you be for the heli to island? Musk, probably just Tallulah and me. What day night will be the wildest party on your island? So old Muskie here, he knows that Trump is in the Epstein files because he's in the Epstein files. Elon was there. He was at the parties with Tallulah.
Oh, he was married to someone named Tallulah.
He went to only the wildest Epstein parties, apparently.
Is this the right one? Tallulah Riley? Is that who it is? Yeah, Tallulah Riley. Who the fuck is this? I don't know any of these people. Oh, she's an actress. She was in Pride and the Prejudice in 2005. I don't even know who this is.
Well, we get to learn a lot of new characters.
Oh, she was in Westworld, Inception.
Oh, I think I knew who that is.
Blonde.
Yeah.
That's who they're talking about.
Okay.
What the? So she went to the island?
Apparently, with
Yo,
Elon.
what's up with these people?
Man, listen, this is how the rich do it, man. This is how the rich and powerful live it up. They go to fucking Epstein Island.
Come on, man.
Because he
in 2012
to Epstein about trying to come visit the island.
This is after, isn't this after Epstein's first conviction?
Yeah,
when he took a plea deal?
Yeah, let me see what year that sweetheart deal was.
Because I think that was 2008. Fucking Elon Musk, man. Told on himself. See how that Tesla stock looks on Monday.
Right. All right. I don't want to give you all of my cookie information. Thank you. I will support PBS. Just not right now.
Please, sir. May we have some money, sir?
Barking up the wrong tree.
This is sick shit.
Indeed. What is this I'm reading? See, this is what happens when like you focus on policy 24/7 and like how to save the earth without starting a world war. And like these sick motherfuckers like are just so disgusting. Like I can't even with them because they're so disgusting.
Such a slick snake.
Just a bunch of fucking weird, demented motherfuckers. What year? It was 2008.
Fucking thing sucks.
Yeah.
It was 2008. So this is 4 years after the sweetheart deal then.
Yeah. So he's already been convicted and then kind of not punished.
Yeah.
And specifically says, what will be the wildest party on your island? What does wild mean when you're talking to this pedophile? Well, That's open, I suppose, to interpretation. A year later, there was an effort to coordinate an island visit with Epstein telling Musk he'd send a helicopter. Again, these are the...
Oh. We'll be in the BVI St. Bart's area over the holidays. Is there a good time to visit? I will send heli for you.
And
Elon
like
Musk.
he can't act like he doesn't know him, because him and Peter Thiel are thick as thieves, and Thiel and
Oh,
Epstein
yeah.
were thick as thieves. So
And guess who also is thick as thieves with Teal? JD Vance.
yeah. It is weird that fucking JD Vance hated the shit out of Trump, and then magically for this election, he's just like, yeah, I'll take him. The
Yeah.
one with the other Epstein connection.
Here's what happened. Peter Thiel was like, hey, Trump, friend, I got a pick for you for VP. Not any of these other fuckers. My man JD Vance.
He's
He
super
would be
loyal.
a great VP. Fucking charisma vacuum JD Vance.
Because if there's
Emails
one
we
thing,
have.
because if there's one thing that Trump forgives, is when people insult him.
Yeah,
He always lets that shit go.
always.
We cannot say whether that visit transpired or certainly whether any crimes occurred. You might recall that Trump's Commerce Secretary said Epstein was a blackmailer and talked openly about him last year.
Hey, Nutlick.
Hello,
Un-
unknown sender, my ass.
Hello, Mr. Lutnick. Jeffrey Epstein understands that you will be down in the St. Thomas sometime over the holidays. Jeffrey requests I pass along some phone numbers to you so the two of you can possibly get together.
And then he blocked the number, right?
And then, yeah, he said, don't ever fucking call me.
Piece of
I'm
shit
blocking
garbage,
this number.
motherfucker.
I'm reporting you to the police. That's what Lutnick said.
That's the only thing you could say.
I guarantee it.
Out there are more hidden
If I'm wrong, prove me wrong.
contacts between the two. An individual reference there, I should say, as Mr. Lutnick refers to an email about them getting together. This is after Lutnick claimed he severed ties. We should note that Lutnick publicly distanced himself, and in that planning, it appeared that Lutnick was on a trip with his wife. The DOJ says
With his
this
wife.
is
Hey, Scott.
the last of the files they'll release. We should note $3 million is a lot less than the $6 million that prosecutors at the DOJ had initially said they had. So
Half. It's half. They only gave us half, and they're like, guys, we're done. That's it. So, to all you fucking like and subscribe if you want to be in the chat, but to all you fucking MAGA guys who are like, oh, Trump's going to release all the Epstein files, blah, 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 blah.
No,
Half.
the hell he wasn't.
You're getting half at most.
I don't think it's
Is
half,
this a full-
bro. I think it's like what we've gotten is 1%.
Well, that's
And
why
then
I'm
he-
saying
and then-
half at most.
Yeah.
According to what they said, the 6 million documents they said they have, you're getting half of that.
release or not, that question looms large over what is a ton of new documents. We are joined by Tara Palmieri, a veteran journalist, author of The Red Letter, and host of the Tara Palmieri Show podcast, where she's covered exactly this story for a long time. Let's start with what's new. We can't get through all the documents today, but what jumps out to you today in the new files?
I think the fact that President Trump's inner circle is just so deeply entangled with Jeffrey Epstein, more so than they were ever willing to admit. The fact that Elon Musk would tweet, President Trump is going to get blown up in the Epstein files, and yet here he is arranging to go on the island on a night that would be, a party island. Howard Lutnick going out of his way to say he went into Epstein's house once with his wife and was horrified by it, yet he was arranging to go to his island. So it's just like these people, they had.
There's a question in the chat that I would like to address. This person says, I don't understand, why would they black out all the other ones and let these through? Were these official or there was a leaker? There's a very simple answer to that question. They're bad at cover-ups.
And I think they only had a couple of reasons for redaction. And it was like victim's name, like victim's address, and it was pretty much just if it was victims, like people who were underage and were victims. That should be the only thing blanked out on all of those papers.
Yeah.
There is a lot of shit blacked out. And I know like every time that they're like, oh, I called so-and-so and he answered to so-and-so. And then we went to so-and-so. And then like the so-and-sos are all blacked out. I don't think those are people's names.
Right.
We didn't drive up to the chateau in Jessica. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't go to no. Tell us what the fuck happened. Release the fucking files. I know that these are not all names that are on there. And like, oh, we went up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like her phone number.
Yeah.
The name of the building wasn't a fucking victim's phone number. So give up the fucking information.
Here's what it is. This is an official release of documents. So it's not a leak. It's not anyone doing something by accident. This was an official release of documents by the Justice Department, and they are bad at their own cover-up.
Yep.
They are bad at redacting the things that the president and Todd Blanche wanted them to redact. So shit got out. And now they've deleted some of these documents from the website, which we'll show you in a few minutes. And they're trying to backtrack on some of it, but it's already out there, man. Once stuff goes on the internet, it's fucking there forever. You
Yeah,
can't get rid of the internet.
Unless
Had such hubris. They had no problem lying about their extensive relationship with Jeffrey Epstein. And obviously, there's a lot of really concerning tips about Donald Trump in these documents that we don't know if the FBI actually followed up on or did any investigating.
that stuff is
They have
fake.
maintained their position since June that there were no other men involved in the sexual assault of 1,000 women. And those young girls, now women, many of them have filed lawsuits, civil lawsuits, because they couldn't do it criminally because of the statute of limitations, or they have, various settlements. Ghislaine Maxwell said there were 25 men that signed settlements with one plaintiff alone. And so we're supposed to believe.
So where the fuck? Hold on. So where the fuck are they
real
at?
Investigation on this.
So where the fuck are all those people?
I don't know.
Even if
I
you're
don't
going
know.
off of what Jiz Lane's lying ass fucking says, like, where's the? Well, I can tell you one thing: none of them must be black. I can promise you that, because their black ass will be on fucking page 1.
It's just, and we're just seeing a bunch of tips, some very disturbing about the president, but we don't know if they ever even took them seriously.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, Donald Trump's the current president, and he has known ties to Epstein. So a big part of these new files today, number one, is the heat that puts on him and, as you say, his allies. I mean, Elon Musk was
Mikey, I think you need to refresh your frozen.
Okay, I got a lot of windows open.
Yeah.
a
Trying to
recent
share
Trump special employee, a kind of a super cabinet official. So those are big questions. Number two, the questions at the DOJ implicate the Trump administration, which was in charge when Epstein died, but also prior and later DOJs under Democratic administrations. We'll pull up the chart again from the lead. I mean, I have it. It's one of the things
He's got a fucking Ari Melber's got a printed copy. He's like, I got one right here.
Yo, they go through so much toner in that fucking office.
I immediately printed to really study because
You can tell that Ari's a fucking lawyer because he'll fucking have
again,
like printed out
from the
copies
lead,
of
I mean,
shit.
I have it.
just
It's one
to
of the
show
things
that it's
I
like
immediately
real and
printed to really
physical.
study because without disfavoring or biasing people, because there's much we don't know, the fact that this many individuals were tied to Epstein in ways that the DOJ at the time viewed as authorized agent, associate, people with potential knowledge, people, as you know, redacted. And the only one charged is Maxwell. Tara, how do you view that in terms of a report card for DOJs in both parties appearing to go softer on these now known associates than many other targets for crimes that were, frankly, lesser crimes in America?
It seems like they've just given up on it altogether. They have, I mean, before June, they said there were active leads when you spoke to the Justice Department. Pam Bondi said she's got the Epstein lead list on her desk. Then afterwards, there's no one else involved. And it's really disheartening for the victims because they were hoping that with the Epstein files coming out, they would have a sort of immunity in a sense where it would be public, the names of the people that abuse them and the information that they submitted. They wanted to feel like it wasn't their burden. They wouldn't have to deal with defamation suits. Virginia Giuffre obviously had to deal with a ton of defamation suits from
I'm only
Alan
jumping
Dershowitz
in
for speaking out.
I'm only jumping in with the minute we have left.
Yeah.
If we say that the evidence suggests maybe first-term Trump DOJ fell down on the job, then isn't it the job of the next DOJ
Absolutely.
under
Yeah,
Merrick
like-
Garland to pick up the leads?
Hey,
Hey, Ollie.
did I
are you-
smooth out? Yeah, I
Yeah, you
smoothed out.
smoothed out. You're good now. Yeah.
I had like Facebook and then like 3 copies of our YouTube so I could get all the shit. I'm never sleeping again. My brain is not working anymore.
That figures.
So I got some of the
3 million
Epstein
Epstein
files
files.
Yeah, I got a couple of them. I don't have all 3 million. I got like 4, but they're an important 4.
I didn't know you guys were going live tonight, and then suddenly
We
there
didn't
was a
know
link.
either until this shit happened.
Yeah, Tim texted me and I was like, fuck. We gotta
Yeah.
go live, don't we?
Yeah. So this is one of the files that is no longer on the DOJ website. It's a list of transcripts. It's like a summary of transcripts from depositions and phone calls and emails. So we have here they don't list the names of the victims, obviously, but caller is talking about crimes committed against her. She claims to be a prisoner. She references Lisa Marie Presley, the British royal family, President Trump, and Jeffrey Epstein. Let's see. Complainant reported her neighbor sought modeling gigs at the Trump modeling agency in New York City between the years of 1998 and 2000. Complainant reported neighbor allegedly went on cruises set up by a recruiter or the head of an agency, and which showed complainant a photo of the recruiter, whom complainant recalled looking like Epstein. Complainant reported the neighbor was allegedly R-worded several times during the time period.
You're getting a shout out,
Cardinal?
Ollie.
Cardinal?
Your Holiness.
Your Holiness.
The only thing I'm holy at is smoking.
He is holy at smoking. Look at that
It is-
fucking pipe.
And just so you know, CDN stands for Canadian. Proud
Oh,
to therefore.
Now it's Cardinal. Now I'm going to call you Cardinal. Cardinal.
I don't think so.
I'm just saying. Moses saw what? That burning bush, baby. Got back
Ollie,
there.
you're getting a funny hat. That's all I'm saying. You're getting a funny hat.
I'm getting a funny hat. Why am I getting a funny hat?
Because Cardinals have
hats.
What do you mean?
I got
why?
a hat. I'm going to go get my hat.
Dashes away.
I have a hat. Let's see. Hey, here's one. Ooh, Andrew Cuomo is in the Epstein files. Here we go.
There's
call
the
it-
hat.
What does it say?
Char-
Oh,
Charlie
Angus
Angus resistance store.
Oh yeah, hold on one second.
Started here.
Don't play it. Don't play it. Don't play it.
Don't play it.
Don't play it
Okay.
for stuff like this. That's not fair.
Okay. All right. Caller was taken by boat to Epstein's Island. Caller said it was complicated and involved Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell. Caller became a school counselor and had a meeting with the school principal and a police officer where the caller was informed there were pictures of herself with Epstein. Caller reported the school was mad at her for not being a Trump person, and that the school wanted her to testify and say things against Andrew Cuomo. The FBI and Donald Trump were on the phone during the meeting. Caller believes the FBI had baby pictures of her with Epstein. Like, this is
Fuck. Yeah.
sick shit.
I was looking for it as you said that.
This is sick shit.
Let's see. There's another one. So let me zoom out a little bit because this one's too big. I'm not going to read this on air because it is horrifying and I don't want to be recorded saying some of those words. But some real sick shit goes down at Mar-a-Lago. Some real sick shit.
They need to fucking board that place up.
I am very disgusted by what you just put in my eyes.
Like they need to board that fucking place up.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
And he knows all of this shit, and he just walks around pretending like everything's fine. Don't look over here. Are you guys still talking about it? You know that motherfucker. And for you to just walk around like you don't, like you didn't do all of this shit with him, all them fucking private fashion shows, and there's an auditorium rented out, and it's you and that other fucking monster sitting in there by yourselves. Fucking disgusting.
Yeah. And this one involves the entire Trump family minus Melania. Like Ivanka was apparently there, Eric Trump, Don Jr., you got Alan Dershowitz, Bob Shapiro, Ghislaine was there, like Elon Musk was there.
What year did that happen?
It doesn't say. But Donald Trump was president.
What?
So I think his first term.
That was during his first term.
I mean, so the beginning part says Donald Trump, the president.
Well, no, that means this was written while he
They
was
just
president,
reference.
but
Oh,
They're
okay.
referencing him.
I mean, a lot of this, Mikey and I were going through Ari Melber talking about this, and a lot of it seems to happen in around 2012. So it could have been around that time. But Jeffrey Epstein was alive until 2019.
yeah.
Who was president then?
And in 2012, Trump was saying in public, I got nothing to do with Epstein now. We've got to fight.
Exactly.
Whatever, right?
Exactly.
So,
Well, no, he said we got into a property dispute,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and the property was a fucking girl.
Yeah.
He didn't say that. Everyone assumed it was real estate. It was not real estate. It was a child. No, that's not what he means. That's not what it is. Well,
here's
motherfuckers. I don't know how crazy you got to be to keep believing or to stop believing your own eyes, but
here's another one. Blank reported she had a friend who was a personal assistant to Epstein in Florida from 86 to about 1992. This friend shared the names of some guests at Epstein parties, including Bill Clinton and Donald Trump. So
and that was and that's and he's like, oh well, I donated to people on the left and on the right, and da da da. Yeah, because all of that Epstein class of fucking people all hung out together. So of course you did. Of course you did. And actually, let's see, who did you exactly fucking donate money to, Donald Trump? Let's go back through there and let's do a post-mortem to see exactly who you did support and how much you supported them. Because that sounds very strange to me. Oh, I hate these people. I hate their way of life. I always have disagreed with them, but I just kept giving them money.
Yeah.
And going to their way. Like Epstein's at the fucking what's her face? The Clinton daughter, Chelsea.
Yeah.
Epstein and Ghislaine are fucking pictured like not all the way in the back, but pretty close to the front. I know the motherfuckers wouldn't be coming to my motherfucking wedding.
So these seem to be all complaints against Jeffrey Epstein or Donald Trump, because it says complaint summary up here. But these are all people who are tipping off the FBI about things that happened.
Damn.
So, and it's, once again, I'm not going to read some of these because they are pretty fucking sick, but
horrendous.
You know, the names here are pretty damning for some of these people. I mean, obviously Trump and Epstein, but also the Clintons, and Ghislaine. Epstein's British socialite, which I assume is the former prince.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, is there another one? There is another one. Oh, I think this is the same one from before. Nope, different. More stuff. Like,
jeez.
Yeah.
There's just no fucking bottom to the hole.
And this is a small sample of 3 million files.
Why is there no redaction on any of these pages?
Because most of the pages don't include the names of victims. I think anytime a name is mentioned, because there was one back here that had a bunch of redactions on it. Like this is these are redacted names. But the only thing that they're really allowed to redact is the names of victims, the names of witnesses,
Yeah.
and the personal information of those people.
No, there was some other footage I saw today, and basically every page they were showing had tons of redaction on it, right?
Right.
So,
No, they went wild with the redactions in
Yeah.
earlier releases.
And also, like, this is the one that was taken off of the website.
Right. This was taken down. So
I don't know if you caught that part, Ollie.
Yeah,
Mm.
these images were caught by Midas Touch before they were taken off the DOJ website, because DOJ or Midas Touch put out a link linking the website to their stuff, and then when they went back to it, they found a file not found page,
mm-hmm.
and then they're like, "Well, we have screenshots of all this too." So
There you go.
yeah, Tez knows this is one of the ones that was deleted.
Right.
So they put this up, realized that it was damning because they're bad at cover-ups, and then they took it down. And they did it in the last one too. They took down a bunch of stuff from the last bunch of releases.
It's just like how Homeboy was like, yeah, the the Fed is completely at the will of the administration. It's like, well, on your website it said that you guys are independent. Huh?
Yeah.
Well, here's the timestamp from when it said it was independent to the timestamp where you said that you're at the mercy of the president. Like, they are bad at covering shit up because it's 2026, guys. Everything is being archived every second, always. Nothing is going away out here.
Well, I think
All
that's it
your
for,
burps and farts on stream will live in a playlist somewhere.
So there's obviously they haven't gone through all the files. The Epstein victims are condemning the DOJ for not redacting the names of survivors and protecting witnesses in these files.
Yeah.
They've also done that poorly this time around.
I did hear that too. Yeah.
When they did the MLK and the JFK files, they still had people's social security numbers and shit on there.
Yeah.
Like, just bad at this.
The other news that I want to mention real quick before we go to like a more general discussion is Don Lemon was arrested.
Why?
Because he was covering a protest in Minnesota at the church that got out of hand.
Yeah.
Don Lemon was there covering it, and so the government has charged him with obstruction, which violates the First Amendment.
Veteran CNN journalist, now an independent reporter, Don Lemon, is inside a federal courtroom in the custody of Trump administration agents right now. We have learned that the hearing ended, but he has not yet come outside, so we are following this along with you. As a reminder, where we begin tonight, the First Amendment protects journalists doing reporting, and it protects people speaking out or protesting. Thousands are doing that right now. Frigid temperatures, marching in Minneapolis and other cities, just as reporters are continuing to do their jobs, as Don Lemon was doing his against this administration, which we can report today has indicted 2 journalists. It is, if you read the actual case, trying to criminalize their reporting on actions also in the same ongoing clash in Minnesota. These are related stories.
Wow.
They both
Thanks, Sons.
whether the Trump administration is following or breaking the law in these aggressive, now very unpopular crackdowns that have seen 2 Americans slain dead, and whether this administration is following or breaking the Constitution and how it's pursuing journalists covering this same story. Longtime reporter Don Lemon is indicted in this case, which, among other things, and I'm going to show you this tonight in detail. You can make up your own mind, but I'm going to show you exactly what the government's claiming.
Oh, we got a super chat. $2 from the Dark Lord Greg. Charged under the Klan Act because fuck everything.
Yeah, I'll look it up. It's called the FACE Act, but it was put in place because of the Klan.
Because it literally claims that the questions that he posed were
It is the Freedom of Access to Clinic Entrances FACE Act of 1994 is a U.S. federal law that prohibits the use of force, threat of force, or physical obstruction to injure, intimidate, and interfere with anyone obtaining or providing reproductive health. Or exercising their right to religious freedom at a place of worship. There's the back end.
There you go. So it's the religious freedom place of worship nonsense that they're trying to get
Also
Don
applies,
Lemon on.
yeah. Also applies to reproductive health services or exercising their rights to religious freedom at a place of worship. It was enacted to protect abortion clinics and staff from violent blockades with penalties including fines and imprisonment. So that's what they're getting Don Lemon with.
Right. So they're saying that because he was there reporting on it, he was part of the incident.
Yes.
And that's not, he was clear, and we'll see it in a minute. He was clear they're saying I'm reporting on this when it got broken up.
He's like this, shoulder to shoulder with a bunch of people, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, he's the one in charge. Okay.
Don Lemon.
In furtherance of a crime when he
Known
covered an
rioter.
ICE protest that stormed a church. This was in the tense period.
Known breaker of the peace, Don Lemon.
Yeah.
After the death of Renee Good, killed by Donald Trump's federal agents, and a week before what people are still marching about right now tonight, the death of Alex Preddy, killed by a DHS agent. Today, the Trump Bondi DOJ charges Lemon and another reporter named Georgia Fort, a Minnesota journalist, and several of the people who did storm that church. What's different?
We got a question from the Driftless Iowan. I watched the entire Lemon broadcast this morning. Can I ask you all a question? Go for it.
Of course you can.
Different about this is they're all charged together as one type of conspiracy. And I'll tell you up top, as with other thin cases against perceived foes, Trump
McKinnon
has now gone farther than Nixon ever did in public.
Sorry.
Because Donald
McKinnon, how fucking long have you been there?
Like 15 minutes.
Oh my God.
I just quietly hit enter, and then he didn't turn the camera on, and I was like, okay.
Oh man.
Okay, we'll wait and see what happens.
We have the disembodied voice of McKinnon.
Exactly. That's the thing I was going for.
I'm with it.
The voice of God.
Shh.
My son.
Donald Trump has confessed
No, you're
to
a
his own
Cardinals.
enemies list, admitted the animus, what could be illegal selective prosecution, and how he wants to go after people, including Mr. Lemon. Now, legally, that might make this case harder to win in the long run, because Donald Trump was hyping
All right, I'll be the only one
calls
on camera. Whatever.
to
I'll be back in
imprison
a second.
Don Lemon online and saying in public remarks that Lemon's reporting, specifically that day when he walked into the church, that it was, quote, terrible. Now, another DOJ official also posted a message directed at Lemon. This is highly incendiary and unusual. Harmeet Dillon, an assistant attorney general, that's sort of a chief prosecutor, oversees other prosecutors, said, you're on notice. And the DOJ's number 2, Todd Blanche, who is, by the way, embattled for overseeing the illegal response to the Epstein probe. There he is, the number 2 former criminal defense attorney for Trump.
Todd Blanche is not having a good day. Here's the question from Iowan. Don had prior knowledge of the group going to the church. Does that make a difference as a journalist? Does he have an obligation not to follow or report?
It's kind of like up to his discretion, isn't it?
Yeah.
So here's the thing. It's not like they arrested everybody that went in there and he was just part of it and he got wrapped up. They didn't arrest any of those people. I think they arrested like the 2 leaders of the protest or whatever. And then everybody else was allowed to leave. And now they
Right.
come back a couple of days later and like, oh yeah, and let's go get Don. No, I don't know if you can do that.
Yeah, it's certainly I think it's certainly skirting the line a little bit. However, if Don had prior knowledge of the group, it's probably because, he had sources that were giving him this information. And as a journalist, if he's there just to report, like there's journalists embedded with troops all the time, and those people are theoretically in combat all the time, and like the journalists are just there to observe, and the journalist kind of knows what they're doing, right? So it's it's not going to be good for the government to have to defend this. Tons.
Well, the curious thing is like 2 judges, right, dismissed this case out of hand, and then Pam Bondi got basically just pissed that they didn't do what she wanted, and then the arrest happened.
Because I think what they'd have to prove is that he like set it up or helped them set it up. And if he's just like, oh, there's going to be a crowd of people there, good shit, thanks. Hey, thanks for the lookout. And then he just goes with his camera crew and he's just sitting there. Like I said, he's doing this kind of shit shoulder to shoulder, like he's leaving a fucking football game because there's just a crowd of people walking in there.
I think
Tim's example, like with the news reporters and the war, the soldiers could be committing war crimes, but the reporters just reporting it, they don't get charged with the war crimes.
I think there's a fine line between reporting on things and being directly involved, and I think Don, in at least his video footage, was pretty clear that he was not directly involved. He was reporting on it.
Yeah.
So I think that there is, we don't, first of all, we're not necessarily friends of Don Lemon over here.
Oh,
We're not
absolutely
huge
not.
fans. But I think that he was trying to act with some journalistic integrity, and the information that he knew, he didn't really act on, right? He just knew that something was going to happen there, which is why he was there as a reporter.
So, I mean, it's funny because the one thing that's probably super irritating about Don Lemon is that he never has a side on anything. His side is always, I'm just asking questions. Like he's the eternal fence sitter. And that's like why he lacks like a lot of journalistic integrity as far as I see it, just because he doesn't push to find out the truth about pretty much anything. So he does for once, and he's like, okay, I'm going to go in here and see what they're talking about, see what's going on. And then like, okay, let's lock him up for being a journalist. It's like either you have journalism or you don't. And the other part is like, even though this is a church, is the church open to everyone? I mean, you're tax exempt, and you are supposed to be open to the public. If the people come in there and disrupt your service, then I think the thing you're supposed to do is call the police and have them remove those people, correct?
Right.
Okay, so then do that. And then if they refuse to leave, then you can have them all trespass. Like we already have all these laws on the books. So the way the media likes to frame this shit, like, oh, we'll just have Pam Bondi. Like, dude, Pam Bondi aside, what does the law say? And like trusting anything out of Pam Bondi's mouth, who literally could not talk herself out of a wet paper bag on a windy day, it's an insane ask, man. Like she's pretty fucking stupid. And she's super fucking compromised. Remember fucking Trump University where Trump was scamming people out of all that fucking money? You know who his fucking attorney was that time? Pam fucking Bondi. You know who just missed all that shit? Pam fucking Bondi when she got to the fucking Florida AG. So I'm not like, these people are in cahoots. So the fact that they're saying anything, I can't trust what they say. What does the law say?
Right. Well, let's dive a little deeper into the video.
Part of the DOJ breaking the law, violating that Epstein deadline, and we have more on that tonight.
Damn it, McKinnon.
He also was caught over the past weekend on Sunday lying about the conduct.
I'm trying. It's my first time being on the show. I'm sorry.
He also joined the campaign to go after Mr. Lemon. Now, the case filed today is weak. And we know that it's weak because 2 independent judges already rejected it, meaning the outlines of this case, what we understand to be
bullshit,
an effort to say that Mr. Lemon and the other reporter
he said Don didn't do shit other than ask questions.
Minnesota, including what may have been a trespassing or illegal action of other people into that church area. 2 judges said, nope, no case to start here.
That's what I was
saying.
saying.
There's a very low bar for getting this kind of case going. You might remember the talk about a grand jury indicting a ham sandwich. That's because the grand jury only has to agree that there is some
ham sandwiches are not halal.
After that, later you tested it.
Automatically guilty.
But they didn't indict the Subway guy.
Oh, they indicted him. They just didn't prosecute him.
Well, no, the grand jury said.
Right.
The grand jury, they'll indict a ham sandwich, but they won't indict a hero.
Damn right. Heroes.
and you have the higher standard.
Don't
beyond
always have
reasonable doubt.
toppings. I don't know.
But one judge said, no,
Jesus
didn't even meet that
Christ.
low bar.
But they do always
Another
have a
judge
half shell.
ruled the same way. So this federal judge rejected it,
Fight
as
you.
did an appeals court.
Move
And
on.
we believe,
Fight.
according to new reporting, that more than one career prosecutor, that's the nonpartisan folks who just follow the evidence at DOJ, more than one in Minnesota and then in LA.
Hold on, Tim.
All right. Yeah,
Listen.
no.
Okay, first of all, your Peppy fucking meme lets me know everything I need to know. Charlie Kirk charged into an abortion clinic with radical Christians and said he was reporting and shoving mics in the girls' faces.
And then
I would be pissed.
You would be pissed. No, you know what? Yes. However, I wouldn't have a grand jury indict Charlie Kirk.
I would say call the police, have the police remove them from the premises, and and give them their trespass warning. If they come back onto the premises, there isn't a conversation after that. If your fucking face shows up on this fucking land, you go into cuffs. That is the law that we already have established. That's why protests are successful, because you have to let people leave your place if they disrupt whatever you got going on. Okay, like that's just what it is. That's why protests are so effective, because you have to call the police every time.
But if Charlie Kirk was expressing his journalistic First Amendment rights and reporting, then
are we sure that he didn't do that?
I just always love that these guys make a comment and they're like, "Oh yeah, well how about this? And what do you got to say now?" And we're like, "Yeah, no, we're with you." They're like, "Yeah,
that is also wrong."
I'm not the fucking attorney general. I'm not Todd Blanche. I'm not a prosecutor. I don't have the power to fucking put people in prison. So your point is kind of moot, because this is people using power to stop the First Amendment. This is people using their authority and the law inappropriately to stop the First Amendment.
I am no longer scared of Tim. He can't put me in jail or prosecute me.
Exactly. McKinnon can, though.
Oh, I'm not scared of him either.
No. Watch yourself. Okay. You have no idea the powers I can bring onto you.
Okay, bring it, boy.
McKinnon subscribes to the Monroe Doctrine.
Oh.
Ollie does not subscribe to the Geneva Convention, so
I'm jury and executioner.
and syrup connoisseur.
He used to be involved in this case.
I'm just wondering how many more rules we can get created.
At the DOJ.
Bull moose.
Here, this is a good one. Good driftless. Man, you're so good. This would have been like Obama locking up Alex Jones.
Yeah.
For the Sandy Hook shit, he could have just put him in jail. Just put him in jail. He didn't like what he was saying. He put him in jail. That's not what we do here.
Nope.
Yeah, and I think the difference between us and them is we're not fucking butthurt about everything. These guys are fucking the thinnest skinned snowflake motherfuckers. Donald Trump especially. He'll arrest you for fucking looking at him funny.
He's a crybaby.
For the whole Christian group and everything, like you're not supposed to have idols and whatnot. These people idolize all these individuals like to such an extent, and every time they try to like put that back on us, like, what about Biden? Like, fuck Biden. Like,
where's your Biden hat?
Yeah,
fucking weirdo, dude. What are you talking
about? I don't give a shit. This is a person in a tie. I don't give a damn.
I don't give a motherfuck about these people. These people all suck. Next question.
So what they did with Don Lemon was they went fucking judge shopping. They went through 2 judges before they found one that was like, oh, okay. The 2 judges were like, no, that should have been a sign that the government doesn't really have a case here.
Mm-hmm.
The deportation agenda and other perhaps controversial aspects of Donald Trump's policies, they said this was not supported by evidence. That's according to the indications we have. They believe the evidence doesn't back up the charges. DOJ also found, however, that if they looked far and wide, they could get someone else to bring what is now a very disfavored case. I can tell you, because you know I host this program, but I'm also a lawyer and chief legal correspondent here. We cover a lot of cases. We almost never see federal criminal cases start with 2 rejections like this. I mean, almost never. And there are plenty of cases that are weak or that lose, but they usually start out normal because probable cause is a low standard. Before you get into what you think of Donald Trump or Mr. Lemon or any of this, whatever you think of the president or the reporters involved or the issues involved, we are still, if we are allowed to be, a nation run by laws, under the rule of law. This was a dead-end case until they kept
Tim.
searching and found someone to bring it.
Yo,
I don't know if hold on.
holding.
I can't play the music on this. I have to mute it. But this is from the White House.
Oh boy.
Like, I'll give you a little taste of the music and then I'm gonna turn it right back off, okay?
Okay.
Because
Oh no, Ollie, you're not gonna like this.
Jesus Christ.
so this is what they're doing with their fucking hey, all you guys worried about your fucking finances and shit like that and your healthcare. This is what they're fucking doing at the White House. They're fucking AIing fucking videos. Are you kidding me?
Obviously,
That
that
bird
eagle
just,
would
like
be so
gets
dead.
sucked up, like just the bird was just feathers.
No, those feathers would be shoved up its own ass from the wash off of a fucking marine
Yeah.
helicopter. Like what?
Yeah, those twin jet engines would mess that bird up, man.
Yep.
Are you
Oh
kidding
my
me? Like, are you guys fucking in reality or what?
All of that shit always feels like some kid, like in like 8th grade, when he like if they had the ability to do this, is how he visions himself at like 8 years old or some shit.
And I'm gonna be the president. I'm gonna ride around a Marine One and a golden boy, a bald eagle that's gonna fly next to me. That's gonna be Sam.
Like, what is this?
He might as well be dabbing right now. Just like that would just-
literally 6'7" dabbing. You know what I'm saying? Doing the fucking floss dance. Like, this is so stupid. Look at this.
Oh my God.
Look at this.
You know it's AI because it has Trump walking.
You're so fucking
He's not
embarrassing.
swollen in every direction.
Those helicopters could not fly like that with that
Like-
low to the ground for that long. Come on.
Like, look at this is from the fucking White House, y'all. The White House is posting this.
Wait, are they gonna have an Indy race in DC? Is that what's going on?
Look at this. Duffy over here waving the checkered flag. Like, are you kidding me?
Ollie, do you follow Indy?
Not really, no.
He ain't no more if he was.
Yeah. I follow F1. It's the cars look the same, but they are different.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. The cars look the same, but no, they are different.
Oh, here's what he look.
The,
and this is the other thing that pisses me off. I need these motherfuckers to learn how to read. Just because you, I didn't see that picture on the right. Got his ass.
Complete accident, but it was perfect.
Got him.
I gotcha. Don Lemon arrested for involvement in the St. Paul church riots. Do you know what a riot is? I don't think you do. People who are upset with you and who yell at you because you suck at life is not a riot.
Mikey.
God damn. I'm saving that
Mikey.
picture.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
He's so mad.
That's what led to the federal arrest of Mr. Lemon last night in LA. He has done, as mentioned, previous reporting in Minnesota. His lawyer said he's in LA to cover the Grammys this weekend, and he has now gone through this federal court hearing just today. And if he comes out and speaks to the public, we will bring you that here on MS Now. Now, Pam Bondi wanted to make sure everyone knows, as she's on social media.
Pam Bondi said on X, the Elon Musk, Jeffrey Epstein platform, at my direction, early this morning, federal agents arrested Don Lemon, Tahiran Jean Cruz, Georgia Fort, and Jamel Lindy Luddy in connection with the coordinated attacks on City's church in St. Paul, Minnesota.
He was
Like-
armed with a microphone, Tim.
He was armed with one of those tiny little microphones that all the fucking streamers have now. Those little like almost lapel mics that are the fuzzy end on them
with the little clip
not
that
it's not the size of the mic. It's the motion of the commotion.
It's the it's the height of the wavelength. It's the girth of the wavelength.
Yeah, but this is at her direction, and you see her there saying the feds arrested Lemon, these other individuals I mentioned, Fort, who I mentioned was the other reporter, etc.
Greg says they just released
Like
the
Trump's
indictment.
comments, that is an unusual social media public confession, which could hurt this case. It also speaks to how many people are being targeted. Targeted as enemies of the state, as enemies of Donald Trump. A concept so extreme that Pam Bondi.
Look at this. Look at all the people that supposedly weren't Donald Trump's enemy list.
Should I pull up what's her face's congressional Senate approval?
Oh,
Pam Bondi, where she said it?
Yeah, where she said there's no enemies list.
Yeah.
Is that the one where she had the binder that was like telling her what to say?
Yeah, she had the red binder, which is for when the red people ask her a question, and then the blue binder, which was full of insults for when the blue people asked her a question.
So let's see. Letitia James, case dismissed. James Comey, case dismissed. Mayor Bass Baraka from Newark, charges dropped. Not even case dismissed. Charges dropped.
Everybody go home.
You got John Bolton, who's been indicted. Fani Willis, who's been subpoenaed. Kat. Hey, Kat. She's on this board.
Abu Ghazala.
She's been indicted.
If you're in District 9 in Illinois, vote for Kat. The bin approves Kat Abu Ghazala for District 9, Illinois. We endorse.
You got former CIA director John Brennan, Trump appointee, who's been subpoenaed. Jerome Powell, Trump appointee, been subpoenaed. Governor of Minnesota Tim Walz, Jacob Fry, also been subpoenaed. Keith Ellison, the Minnesota Attorney General, like everyone who's ever been a politician in Minnesota has been fucking indicted here, or at least subpoenaed.
If we just keep going, like, I mean, Tim and Mikey could get on this list. I mean,
I know
it won't be long.
It'll be long.
Publicity.
It won't be long. These people were posting links of everything that we did that was wrong and telling our supporters so that they would stop supporting us. They were exposing all of our dumbassery to people.
They use a game called Delta Green to try and cover up their plans to overtake us.
They're in a secret society called Delta Green. The ringleader is Okapi Famine. African militant.
Claimed under oath. Before...
Oh yeah, because then it'll be this Tim, aka Dick Action.
The cheesemonger in chief. He was the financier.
Dick Action.
Sure. Yeah, the FBI has an as known as for me. Dick Action. Great.
Also known as the leader of the cheese cult.
She was sworn in and became Attorney General. There would be no enemies list. We have continued to update this here. And if you find yourself over the weekend discussing this or any of these cases with anyone, remember, you discuss them in isolation and any one of them could be debated. But when you look at how many different people are being subpoenaed, charged, in some cases dismissed, you see the failures on the far left, altogether, you have a very obvious pattern of political targeting. That is unlawful. 17 perceived foes and counting, many attacks. But again, legally, the cases are so weak, none of these have made it to trial, let alone conviction, while several, as you see in green, have fallen apart. And so in America,
who do you want me to find
tonight,
for Bondi? Because it's 4 hours.
There is a
I got Padilla, I got Schiff, I got.
You want just search Bondi says there's no enemies list. Because I think that's the clip we want.
I don't.
No,
I can't remember.
We're looking at an enemies list.
Yeah,
I'm staring at it right here.
falling apart.
I got a quick one for you. Here you go.
And so in America,
All right.
Be an enemies list within the Department of Justice.
When Trump wins in 2024 and is in power in 2025, we can prosecute them.
You're reading a partial statement, so I'm unable to fully respond.
been referred to as an enemies list. You've called them deep state.
It's not an enemies list. That is a total mischaracterization.
Do
you plan to
investigate James Comey, who's on your list?
I have no intentions of going backwards.
How about
and
Bill
every
Barr?
intention of
Hey,
using.
pause that for 1 second, Mikey.
Yeah.
Who's this guy right here? This is right
That's
here next
Jim Comey.
James Comey.
Jaime Comey. He's Mexican. That's Jaime.
Didn't Patel just say that he had no intention of
He would never, but Pam Bondi would. That's literally like these. They're like 11 and 12-year-olds. Hey, did you take out the trash? Yes. Did you take out the trash today? No. And then you ground them because they're fucking children. You put them in their room.
President Trump were to order you to open an investigation into any of these individuals, let's say Vice President Harris, would you?
The president has said publicly that he will allow the FBI to remain independent, and I have said as much as well.
There will never be an enemies list within the Department of Justice.
I mean,
never?
Because again, like I had. Oh, who is this? Who was this? Who is that? What's that guy's name?
Oh, Sheldon Whitehouse.
White House, yes.
Senator from Rhode Island.
Oh no, it's New York Times. Fuck them. Lion skanks. Lion fucking skanks. And they love to copyright people. It's like, dude, you should just like fucking go onto Substack where you belong and just go away. Fucking 40 beheaded babies. Oops, we meant none. We misspoke.
Under this Trump administration and the leadership of Attorney General Bondi, I believe the independence of the Department of Justice has come under attack. The department has been reorganized, it's been realigned, and repurposed in ways that we've never seen before. Important offices have been.
I remember when he went to ask Krusty the Clown a question and then he got fucking tackled.
Yeah.
Closed, key programs dismantled, and agents diverted, all without congressional authorization or transparent justification.
All right, he sucks.
That's misworded.
America tonight, where there is a backlash over the killing of American citizens, where there is, as you see, all of these people gathered day after day, peacefully protesting against the violence they face from the government, they are exercising their First Amendment rights. While two journalists are now indicted for exercising their First Amendment rights. The Trump DOJ made it very clear Lemon was a target. This is not a case where some local prosecutors were going through different facts and ended up with a high-profile defendant. This is an individual who is well known on CNN, who has had a back and forth with Donald Trump in the public square before, who the president, as I showed you, clearly does not like, who is also an independent journalist, meaning he's not a part of a giant company which has the same budget and law firms and money for lawyers without the corporate back.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's also why they went at Don Lemon. He doesn't have the backing of CNN anymore. He doesn't have the backing of a major corporation. He's out on his own, so he doesn't have unlimited money to spend on lawyers.
That's the point.
Inside the church, during what is now at issue in this case, Lemon clearly wanted to make sure that people understood that, like many other journalists, whether it's in this country or elsewhere, who cover situations that could involve illegality, we have seen reporters across the spectrum, from here to other outlets to Fox News, go and cover curfews and protests. And after a curfew, you're not supposed to be on the street, but journalists are out on the street, right? But when you're covering the fact that people are out on the street, under American law, that doesn't make you part of the crime. And Lemon, that day, made sure he wanted to state, for the record, in public on his live videos, what he said he was doing.
So the protesters are confronting church members and leaders. They have stopped the service. A lot of people, a number of people have left. There are some who are still.
Listen to him organize.
man's a threat. You sound so cordial.
Are you okay? No, so you're not okay. I'm just here. I'm just here photographing. Are you okay? I'm not part of the group. I'm just here photographing. I'm a journalist.
I'm not part of the
criminal. Don Lemon clearly says, "I'm not part of the protest. I'm just here photographing." But they lock him up. I mean, how's that going to play in court?
They don't care about that's the thing that the sycophants don't understand. Oh, well, you're not allowed to do things that Trump doesn't like. Okay, and then what happens? He'll take you to court, and then what? Lose his fucking pants like he always fucking does. You can't just wait. And but that's the point, to waste everybody's time and money dragging them through court. Remember when he kept committing crimes and kept ending up in court? And he's like, they're just trying to bleed me dry. They're trying to death by 1,000 cuts with all these things. Well, maybe don't commit so many fucking crimes. You know,
maybe stop committing crimes all the time.
Did he ever pay that like $450 million or whatever
No,
it was he was supposed to
they
pay?
forgave
No.
it.
They forgave it because
they
he's
put
president now.
They put in what's his face and he forgave it.
Yeah.
Emile Beauvier.
Yeah.
That's why they were gung-ho on getting him in there so that he could dismiss all. But that's what he's been doing with these pardons. All of his rich friends are getting fucking caught up. Lena Khan caught a lot of these fucking people insider trading and all this stuff. Hundreds of millions of dollars that they owed back to the government from taxes that they avoided and shit like that. Nope, all pardoned. So now they don't have to pay back the restitution, which was going to us, which was going to the taxpayer.
And now on top of all this, like,
right? Did they J6 the place?
On top of all this, Trump is suing the IRS and the Treasury Department for leaked information from him and his family's tax returns. And no one seemed to understand yesterday that, like, that's our money. The $10 million he's suing the government for, he's just trying to take our billion. 10 billion with a B.
Mm-hmm.
It's our money. It's our tax money. He's just trying to grift us out of it.
He deserves 10 billion of the taxpayer dollars.
Right. Yeah. For one IRS contractor that may or may not have accidentally leaked.
And well, how much has he enriched himself in the last year? What was the latest number?
Almost 2 billion.
And now he's trying to fucking get 10 billion out of the government.
And now 10 billion more just because somebody, and the person did get fired, and I think they got jail time for leaking that to the New York Times. Okay, that's hey buddy, that's life. Okay, you don't just get to fucking just a crime was perpetrated against me, so therefore I get the worth or the wages of 10,000 people for 5 years.
Right.
Shut up. No. Oh, I fucking stubbed my toe on one of my daughter's toys, so therefore Earth is mine.
So does that mean if the government accidentally leaks my tax information, I can sue the government for $10 billion?
But that's there is no he doesn't set any precedents. He just violates the law, and then these fucking sycophants just do what he tells them to do.
Well, that's the thing. It's like his followers would hear that he's going to take $10 billion of their money, the thing that they bitch about all the time about the government taking their fucking taxes. And then they would, if they hear that, they're going to be like, yeah, totally. He should get that money. Absolutely.
Well, owe it to him. They owe it to him.
Should I open up my wallet? You want me to do it now? I'll give it to him. He needs a buck.
But at the same time, Steve Bannon fucking stole $50 million from these idiots because they thought that they were going to independently fund a fucking border wall. They are incapable.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
What you think?
They are
I was getting a screenshot of Ari. He looked hilarious.
They are incapable of defending themselves against his grift. They fall for it every time. They can't not fall for it.
Because they'd have to admit they're wrong.
And they would rather pay more money than admit that they're wrong.
Fuck.
God damn.
I mean, it goes all the way back to the tread on me daddy thing, right? Because that's all they want.
Yeah.
That's all they're about. This right here. Tread on me, daddy. You want Trump to take your money.
Well, it's actual. I know a lot of people say it like in a highly hyperbolic sense, but like it genuinely is cult behavior. Like getting someone out of a legitimate cult, it's so fucking hard because they
Yeah.
have to admit they're wrong, and it fucking scares the shit out of them.
If I'm wrong, what happens next?
Yeah.
Just guys, we do it all the time. Just admit that you're wrong. If you're wrong, just
I
say
was
it.
wrong.
I know. There's plenty of people who are wrong out there. Tez not selling hoodies for like $1,000 is
People make mistakes.
the fucking stupidity. Sorry, my bad. I was just
That was a me thing. Sorry, I had to get that out.
let's continue. Let's continue.
If you want to be in the cult, that's fine. And I think that's fine. But I need you to stop arguing with us.
Yeah.
Just go be in your cult and don't interact with the outside world, because that's the one thing about this cult that's so annoying is how fucking visible they are on social media. Most cults hide in the shadows because they're internally embarrassed by their behavior. These motherfuckers will not get out of your face.
Yeah.
It's
No,
like,
they
dude,
won't.
go away. You're stupid. No, I'm not. You're stupid. I want you to debate me. Debate about what? You don't know what you're talking about. Like, I had somebody want to get all up into the politics thing. I'm like, okay, well, who's your representative? What representative? For Congress? Huh? Who is your representative in Congress?
What Congress?
I don't know.
Well, Trump, obviously. What do you mean?
That's so it's like, dude, if you can't fucking tie your shoes, Nick Shirley, I don't know that I should have to fucking entertain this. I think I'm better than you.
Yeah.
So I think I'm just gonna treat you like you think you treat everybody else. I'm just gonna ignore you, discount you, make fun of you, and move on with my life without you.
And it's not even a brag to say I'm better than you. You make it too easy to say that.
You don't want to be people. You don't want to be human. You don't want to live in a society. You just want to worship your king. I don't have to treat you like a reasonable adult anymore. I could just treat you like an idiot.
I think what you're talking about, Mikey, is pretty cyclical too. Like, they don't want to understand government.
Right.
Therefore, they're not going to understand government. So they're just going to worship daddy until, and then when they want to talk about politics and they're like, oh, well, Trump did this and that. I was like, and when you ask them, okay, well, who's your congressperson?
That part wasn't in the cult meeting.
Who's the mayor of the city that you live in?
John Smith.
Like, do you know how can you name the 3 branches of government?
Nope.
How does the tax system work? Because I think a lot of stuff is like really confused because they're just like, oh, well, they just have all this money. I'm like, no, you're giving them the money every paycheck. It is a constantly ongoing process. It's not like there is this big pile of money that we use to spend. No, that's your cash coming in, brother. You're the income. You're funding all this ICE shit.
Yeah.
Congrats.
You're the
one
client that's paying for the services.
Correct.
Yeah, you are the defendant in a $10 billion trial.
Yes.
Yep.
And the plaintiff is the president of the United States. So
your money.
Good fucking, he's gonna fleece you and then complain that there's too much government debt after he takes $10 billion from you.
But they also said, I don't like, all this government spending.
Yep.
Bro, he's literally saying, just give me $10 billion, okay?
Can I just have a ballroom already, please? Thank you. God.
With a hidden bunker underneath
Is he
it.
trying to get to finish the ballroom? The last I heard, he was blocked.
It
He's
is
not allowed to keep
blocked
going
because of there's some legal review that has to go on for the ballroom.
Because the president doesn't own the White House. The White House is owned by the city of DC. It's a historical monument.
So there's like a committee
window at it.
Yeah, going right in the middle of meetings.
Right in the fucking middle.
Just walks up to the glass. Soon. Licks it.
All right, let's finish this Ari video. There's only like a minute left.
Good, Mr. Lemon. We would be reporting this story the exact same way as I mentioned if it was one of our colleagues. Yes, we are reporters, so you could say, oh, we look at this as reporters, but we also know a lot about it. It was one of our colleagues from Fox News or Newsmax who was at a protest of a different hue or association, if they were filming, videoing, talking, reporting, asking questions, that is the core First Amendment protected activity. Now, afterward, we know this escalated. Trump's DOJ and the president himself put on that public pressure. I showed you that. Lemon discussed his role.
Once the protest started in the church, we did an act of journalism, which was report on it and talk to the people who were involved, which included the pastor, members of the church, and members of the organization. That's it. It's called journalism.
I'm just curious, though, real quick.
That's what happened.
Anything he fucking did he do anything that Tim Pool didn't do on a fucking regular goddamn basis?
That motherfucker.
Name, like, what did he do that Tim Pool didn't fucking do constantly?
Like, Nick Shirley was fucking poking around fucking daycares trying to gain access, trying to look at shit with hooded men with guns and cameras.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's not a crime. No one should ever investigate. This motherfucker walks in with a crowd with a fucking GoPro and they're like, oh, criminal, found it, criminal. The fuck
Yeah,
outta here.
no, to McKinnon's point, like, what has Don Lemon done that fucking Nick Fuentes doesn't deserve to be arrested for?
Yeah. Like, I don't love Don Lemon. I'm not saying he deserves to be arrested, but if you are going to say he needs to be arrested, well, then do we have an enemies list, like a target list of like people we can just swoop up and take right now?
Yeah.
Right, because like Nick Fuentes actually incites things.
I think he just got in trouble. Well, he's not going to get in trouble because he's on Rumble. But I think he just said something about Hasanabi about how he needs to be physically attacked or something like that.
Right.
I mean,
like the dude is actively inciting people against other people. Like he is a threat. He wants to be.
Yep.
And whether he's doing it for content or if he actually wants these things to happen to people, it's irrelevant.
Yeah.
It's illegal.
Yeah. Like at the
that's
very
just
least,
bare
the
bones.
FBI should be showing up at his door and being like, hey, what's going on over here? And then
What is this?
instead you arrest fucking boring ass Don Lemon.
That hard-hitting
Journalism
journalist.
reporting is protected in the First Amendment. There are people who talk about how there are different parts of the Constitution. What's the most important part? The Bill of Rights are essential. Traditional conservatives have long said you need the Bill of Rights because you would have the risk of government overreach. And in the traditional liberal and conservative space, it was often conservatives and libertarians who said, yeah, we need our Bill of Rights because we are skeptical of the big government abuse and overreach. And when you start out on those Bill of
See, Ari's picking up what we're putting down over here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what sounds
He's also a lawyer, so
he knows the point we've been trying to argue for the last 2 weeks.
Kind of his wheelhouse.
rights.
the law.
Whether you remember it from civics or not. The first, speech in the press. The second, the rights to arms, a well-regulated militia being important to the safety of the people. That was what was deemed at the time. Second Amendment rights have expanded over time, but the First and the Second Amendment are related in the eyes of the founders because they were protections against a despotic government. Now we live in a world where maybe ideology doesn't matter, not to this president clearly, and maybe not to many of his supporters who used to call themselves conservatives. I can just tell you what the First Amendment protects. All of that type of journalism, whether it's unpopular or not, but especially when it is attacked by the government, because if it is popular and not under attack, well, thankfully, then you don't even need the First Amendment. When do you need it? Times like these.
Oh, it's over. Yo, dude, MS Now always leaves like an 18-second awkward fucking silence at the end of their videos, and it throws me the fuck off. I'm like, are my headphones dead? Did I break something?
So yeah, Don Lemon. Greg said the indictment was dropped. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Let's see. Senate passes bill to resolve shutdown clash, punting on DHS for 2 weeks. So The Democrats came to an agreement with the Republicans in the Senate about not passing the DHS funding, but funding the rest of it. And then they're going to have a separate vote on DHS funding in 2 weeks.
So they do understand that their constituents aren't playing around this time.
Yeah.
To be seen.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is very out of character for Chuck, who would just get up there.
We will win. We will win.
Here's a letter that I wrote. I'm going to go give it to him.
I wrote it on a postcard from Paris. I thought that was nice. The Baileys. I've always wanted to vacation there.
Not KFC, Kentucky Fried, whatever.
And the fact that every night he probably puts his head on his pillow and he's like, I just saved this country. Like, he's just so fucking stupid and wrong.
Here.
Good thing I did that. That email is going to be the email heard round the world.
Honey, do you know what it's like to live with a genius? The burden you must bear.
To live in my shadow. Day after day after day.
You're my Abigail Adams.
It must be simply crushing for you to just be under the weight of my genius 24/7.
Oh, here's Don Lemon after he was released from custody.
Don Juan Lemon.
Let him out. Come on, guys.
What are we doing, team?
That's Mark.
Hey.
Dude, his guy is ready to knock some fucks out.
He said, please make a move. Make that motherfucking move.
His fight is done, but mine has just begun.
Become ungovernable.
Don, over here. Don, over here.
Don, over here. Extra. This is for the papers.
Thank you.
Jesus Christ, cameraman.
I need sunglasses.
Shut up, Don. God damn it, Don. As soon as you fucking get out there, you annoy me immediately.
Wow. Can everybody hear me?
I need sunglasses.
Everybody ready? So look, I want to thank everybody for their support. It truly means the world to me.
I love the
have no
Constitution,
idea what's
not you,
going on
Don.
Because obviously I haven't seen anything. I've spent my entire career covering the news. I will not stop now. In fact, there is no more important time than right now, this very moment, for a free and independent media that shines a light on the truth and holds those in power accountable. Again, I will not stop now. I will not stop ever. Last night, the DOJ sent a team of federal agents to arrest me in the middle of the night for something that I've been doing for the last 30 years, and that is covering the news. The First Amendment of the Constitution protects that work for me and for countless of other journalists who do what I do. I stand with all of them, and I will not be silenced. I look forward to my day in court. Thank you all.
Don Lemon, man of the people. He won't be silenced.
Looks forward to his day in court, so they didn't drop the charges, and he's still going to court.
Yeah,
and we lost Mark again. Damn.
We did lose Mark.
Yes,
he looks forward to his day in court because he's going to fucking win.
Yeah.
The government has no real case.
Up. He's going to make some cash.
And then he's going to sue the shit out of the government for unlawfully arresting him and harassing him.
Don,
And
how
he
much
deserves the
money?
money. He's
I
gonna
don't
get.
want any money. I want Donald Trump to suck my.
Stop. It's and especially for all of these like detentions of people who are already fucking citizens and all this shit. Like, you know, those people are gonna sue, right? You know what I mean? Like, they're going to get paid for this. So how many How much money do we have to waste on all this shit? Because
10 billion Trump coin.
it's just going to be like every time they arrest somebody else who doesn't need to be arrested, that is like a $500,000 lawsuit. Because whether they're brown or not, the government's not allowed to just do whatever they want to us. I don't know if the fucking right has forgotten that, but yeah, they're not allowed to just do whatever they want. Not without paying for it.
So I got the indictment. Jake Tapper posted it on X.
Goody.
So let's see, share this. Fucking Jake Tapper, go away. We also don't like Jake Tapper that much.
Yeah, Jake's kind of a piece of shit too.
I bet.
Oh, I see. It's not going to enhance the actual page. Great. Amazing. You know what, X? You're a shitty platform.
Hold on. Let me get my Chuck Schumer glasses. See if I can fucking.
I will read this.
My all-star Chucks.
So the plaintiff is the United States of America. The defendant is the journalists that were named, Don Lemon, and a few other people who were in the church. The allegations are the city's church is a Christian house of worship located in St. Paul. On the morning of January 18th at approximately 10:30 a.m., the church pastor was leading congregation. In that service, the church's pastor and congregation were then exercising and seeking their First Amendment rights to religious freedom at their place of worship, a right that is also protected by a federal statute codified in Title 18, U.S. Code 248. After the service commenced, a group of approximately 20 to 40 agitators, including all of the defendants named in the indictment, entered the church in a coordinated takeover-style attack and engaged in acts of oppression, intimidation, threats, interference, and physical obstruction, alleged herein. As a result of the defendant's conduct, the pastor and congregation were forced to terminate the church's worship service. Congregants fled the church building out of fear for their safety. Other congregants took steps to implement an emergency plan. Young children were left to wander, as one child put it, if their parents were going to die.
That word attack is doing a lot of heavy fucking lifting.
Heavy lift. Yeah. And it's like, oh, we thought we were going to perish. From what? And hold on. I thought you motherfuckers believed in God.
Yeah. Not anymore.
Way to telegraph that you don't actually believe that shit. Like, oh, we almost died. You almost died in the church, so God wasn't going to protect you, huh?
Not while this court case is going down.
That's right.
I fear no evil, but Don Lemon had a camera.
All right, so count
man afraid of Don Lemon.
He's gay and black. Get him.
Run away. He's gonna gay black us.
We need it for the soundboard. The Monty Python. Run away.
Run away. Run away. Retreat.
I like that we got a runner though. That one's a good one.
Oh yeah. That is the writing on that show is something to behold.
We got a runner. Go. Freeze, sir. Freeze.
So count one of the indictment. Object of the conspiracy, beginning on an unknown date, continuing on or about January 18th, 2026. In the state and district of Minnesota, the defendants, all of the named defendants, conspired and agreed with one another and with other persons known and unknown to the grand jury to injure, oppress, threaten, and intimidate multiple persons, including clergy, staff, and congregants of the city's church, in the free exercise and enjoyment of the rights and privileges secured by them by the United States, the laws of the United States, and because of such persons having exercised such right, namely exercising their First Amendment right of religious freedom at a place of religious worship as secured by Title 18, Section 248, all in violation of Title 18, Section Code 241, conspiracy against rights.
Did AI write this?
Yeah.
Oh, it kind of sounds like it.
It's possible. I mean, legalese sometimes sounds that way.
Yeah.
I'm
just assuming yes at this
and
point.
AI, yes.
Yes.
Legal speak and AI.
Defendants Armstrong and Allen, together with their persons unknown to the grand jury, organized the operation targeting the church, which they dubbed Operation Pull Up, and promoted it on the internet via Instagram accounts. All the defendants met at a shopping center for a pre-op briefing, during which Armstrong and Allen advised other co-conspirators, including Kelly, Lemon, Redacted, Luddy, Cruz, Fort, and Redacted, about the target of their operation, i.e. the city's church, and provided instruction on how the operation would be conducted once they arrived at the church. Once at the church, all of the defendants... Yes.
Does that potentially have fucking grounds to some degree? Like, if it's true that like they basically gave like Don Lemon, like, hey, this is exactly what we're gonna do. You know,
he doesn't have a duty to report.
But if you have like notice like of a crime going to be committed,
It's not a crime.
I know what I'm saying. Like from their perspective, whatever they're trying to claim, if X, Y, and Z were true, then that's what I'm trying to figure out what their argument's going to be.
They don't have one because fucking Pam Bondi is in charge and she's stupid.
Maybe
I get what you're saying, but she is not going to think of that.
They're not even good at this.
They're not even good at this.
They're not even good at this.
This is why I keep telling people, do not comply in advance. They may not know the next step. They don't even know how to do that.
There's a 75% chance that they fucked up something in this indictment that's going to get it thrown out immediately.
Like they were filing shit in the wrong fucking court.
They were
like
this is a traffic violation.
Well, they keep hiring prosecutors who don't know what the fuck they're doing. So.
Because everybody fired or quit or resigned. Everyone left. There is no one. This place is the DOJ has been gutted. Worse than the IRS, I would say. There is no one there.
Also, they could have said whatever they want in this indictment because this just had to go through a grand jury. They all just had to vote on whether or not they thought it could possibly happen, not whether or not what they're doing is legal.
Right.
Like that's the grand jury would indict a ham sandwich. All you have to do is present some evidence that something maybe happened, and the bar is so low that they just have to be like, do you think this happened? And then people can raise their hands and be like, maybe. Like, the grand jury process is a fucking sham. So this saying that Don Lemon and these other people all conspired together to attack this church is flimsy at best, but it's their best argument. And I don't think that they're going to be able to prove that Don Lemon was anything more than a journalist in this regard.
Yep.
How much more you got to read on that?
This is the last page.
Okay. I got I found something.
Okay.
All right. The last part here, let's see. Once at the church, all the defendants entered the church to conduct the takeover style attack and engage in various acts in furtherance of the conspiracy. And then the last part here, overt acts in furtherance of the conspiracy and to accomplish the object hereof, defendants, all the named defendants, some of them redacted, together with other persons known and unknown to the jury, committed various overt acts, including but not limited to the following. Overt act number 1, defendant Armstrong posted a flyer on Instagram advertising an anti-ICE action dubbed Operation Pull Up. And that's the last page that Jake Tapper posted. So
sounds like we need a
acts.
hero.
Yeah.
I got one.
Batman and then Lucila Ortiz.
Oh, yeah. I am the knight.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
What? What are we laughing for?
What the fuck are we doing here?
Get over here.
Batman just went in there and told them off. Wow.
Batman just came in and said, what the fuck is going
you
on?
have had months to prepare for this upcoming event.
Okay, he's doing a good thing here, but I have to say one thing. Remember when they had that second Captain America?
Oh yeah,
the guy who was what's his name? Flag,
the soul guy that was like kind of crazy. Yeah, I know who you mean.
He kind of reminds me of that version, but Batman.
Yeah,
The guy who
yeah.
the guy in the comics.
Meaty.
No,
He's the guy in the comics who ends up being U.S. agent.
Yes.
John Walker.
But
John
do you
Walker,
do you remember the Batman clothes in the one of the Christian Bale ones where it was just a bunch of guys wearing?
I'm not wearing hockey pads.
Yeah,
yeah, exactly. Those guys. That's what he reminds me of too.
Got anything
I'm not
against
wearing
dogs,
hockey gear.
Alfred?
But that's the thing.
I don't give
It's
a damn.
forcing everyone to listen to what he's fucking saying because it got shared everywhere.
Yo, current speaker Batman is like pretty. This is what I needed.
Damn if this is outside of decorum. People are dying on our streets every single day in this country because we allow this federal government to walk all over you. Look me in the eye. Can any one of you go home to your children and tell them that you did everything you could to protect their classmates?
Yeah, Batman talked to me earlier today, and he asked me about your classmate.
To protect their grandparents? To protect them? I don't think you can, with the exception of Park. Thank you.
You're
This needs
cool.
to have happened
Fuck you.
2
Fuck
months
you.
ago.
You're cool.
But you can still make it up and make every single policy on this little sheet of paper here happen right now.
Do it.
Happen before the Super Bowl. Happen before potentially hundreds of masked men come into our city and kill people. I am disgusted by each and every one of you, with the exception of Councilmember Park, that you have not done something more. You need to affirm that no city resources will go to ICE, that no cooperation will be given to them. You need to affirm to the country, to the world, that you are not cowards.
Well,
because as of right now, I stand in front of a council of cowards.
They are
And
cowards.
if you do not act, you're not just cowards, you are traitors.
Not you,
Traitors
Park.
to each and every individual you serve. To each and every individual that lives in this country.
Oh my God, she's throwing
legal
shit again.
or not.
Why?
Because she loves you.
One at a time, just launches them into the fucking drywall. Stop that shit.
You need to do something.
Fucking little people are
About
getting
getting
up
these
my wall.
policies into writing, ensuring that your officers do not cooperate with ICE, ensuring that they cannot use city resources, that they cannot tap into city data before more people die. Yes, more people die. I don't think I need to go into how many people have been shot, how many people have been taken, how many children have been abducted and used as bait. I don't need to tell you that. You see it on the TV every single day. I don't want you to sit back and watch. I want you to fucking do something. Each and every one of these
Put some
people who
fucking
came up
stank on that.
has been very polite, very earnest, very kind, pleading you, begging you to do something.
Red light.
I'm not begging you. I'm fucking demanding that you act with some semblance of a fucking spine. Do something.
Dude, the fact that he turned and walked out with them fucking
Yeah.
jeans on is so funny.
Yeah. Honorable mention Batman. Ice Batman.
Ice
No.
Batman.
No, he's not Ice Batman. That makes it sound like he works for it. This is I think it's
Speaker Batman.
Santa Clara Batman.
Santa Clara Batman.
But seriously, if he didn't wear that though, this would have been a video that just didn't really get any attention whatsoever.
No,
He's
but
like
now yeah.
he's like Santa Clara has like maybe he's like the fruit Batman, like a fruit bat instead of like a vampire bat. Different bat.
This has got like Operation Inflation energy.
I appreciate them going out there with like the frog and the unicorn. They're like, it is fucking dangerous out here. We do not. There is a unicorn on a Segway. Yeah, unicorn on a
Go ahead.
Segway.
Arrest us. Make yourselves look ridiculous arresting us.
I'm not wearing anything under. Okay, just go. Okay, just go.
No, Mark, I don't know if you were watching the show when we started, but
No,
we started by covering the new Epstein files that were
Okay,
released.
good. Because my wife just came in and was like, cover the Epstein shit if you didn't do it already. So
Yeah.
Yes.
But have you seen or heard about what was released?
Nope. Who did what?
So, apparently Elon was in regular communication with Epstein in 2012 about the wildest parties.
And him and his girlfriend, wife at the time.
Oh no.
And how they were going to be arranged to be picked up by helicopter.
And also there was releases of a bunch of what were they? They were complaints against Epstein and Trump. The people's names were redacted, but it was a pretty disturbing list of complaints from people that the DOJ website then deleted after they realized what it was. And a few of the networks picked up on it and got some screenshots before it was deleted.
So Elon wanted the Epstein files released a few months ago.
No, he just said that Trump was in them.
Oh,
but it's because Elon was there.
Yeah, Elon witnessed Trump there. Yeah.
When they were having their breakup, he was like, fucking Trump's in the Epstein files. Have a great day. So are you, dumbass?
Revenge porn.
He's so stupid. He knew his ass was sitting right next to Trump in that shit, and he's just like, oops.
Oh, and so there's new reporting out as of like 20 minutes ago. I'm finding on CNBC that also Elon sought to visit Epstein's island and host him at SpaceX in Texas.
Gross. SpaceX needs to lose all their fucking government contracts. Give that money back to fucking NASA.
Yeah.
Give it back. They
NASA
cut
doing this shuttle launch soon.
Eminent domain, SpaceX, and give it to NASA.
After you bleach the whole fucking thing. God.
And this is after in September Elon said that Epstein tried to get me to his island and I refused.
Bullshit.
But Elon was the one asking where the wildest parties are on his island.
So he could avoid them. He didn't want to be. He didn't want any part of it.
Yeah, NASA delays Artemis mission to moon because of extreme cold at launch site. Well, shit.
I think that I was watching a pretty decent creator criticize the Artemis project, and he has some really good points because I'm a big Apollo nerd, and the way that they claim that they're getting to the moon doesn't make any sense. They're like, yeah, we're going to do the first couple of stages, and then the next stage is the launch. And it's like, okay, but for your launch stage, what engine are you using to get up there? Yeah, we're going to work on that. It's like, oh my God, you can't even get there, dude. So we're just going to do all the preliminary steps and then just not. Okay, this is, I'm not getting excited about this. I wanted to get excited, but it's like, you guys don't have a fucking rocket to get there. Like the Saturn V is probably the most complicated machine that's ever been created, other than maybe like the HRC or LHC. Sorry. And I'm just, I want to be excited. At least we got the Vera Rubin telescope.
Yeah.
And that's amazing.
Some of the images coming to that are pretty cool.
Unbelievable shit.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that we want to chat about before we get out of here?
I was looking to see if anything else popped up. Do I have anything in the playlist?
I mean, Trump announced his next pick for Fed chair. A guy called Kevin Warsh.
A rock.
And as soon as this dude was announced, the price of silver dropped 30%.
Yeah, I just saw something about that like a couple hours ago. Like the gold and silver, like at the worst day since like 1980 or some shit.
Yeah, because Warsh.
Oh, the crash is over.
Yeah, Warsh said that he would be a more independent Fed chair. He wouldn't do what Trump told him to do. So all the people that were speculating on gold and silver, thinking that that was a safe place to put their money, because the Fed chair wasn't going to be independent anymore once Powell's out. All those people lost their pants a bit, because now the people who weren't specifically speculating on that dumped their gold and silver so that they could go back into stocks and bonds. So,
and I have one small thing to say, because when ICE was in Chicago and they shot and killed the one guy out in Aurora, and then they shot a couple of people down in the city. And I think we covered it on the headliners, Tim. That lady got shot 5 fucking times.
Yeah.
And everyone just kind of acts like, oh my God, ICE has finally gotten violent. It's like, what are you fucking talking about? They shot the shit out of somebody here and then just fucking fled the city because the fucking Chicago judge, I forget their last name. But they're like, you motherfuckers see me on Monday. He's like, I got to go to DC. Can I see you next Monday? She's like, you bet. And here, I need all the excuses you have for this, and this. And you're not allowed to use this, and this anymore in any of your fucking operations. And that is a big reason for why they try to bring in the National Guard or whatever. And they just say, yeah, you can bring them in and park them on that base up at Great Lakes in Skokie. They can come up there. You can send them there all you want. They have no authority to do anything. So if you want to bring them up there, stack them up in a big row, put them in a line, I don't give a shit. But they're not allowed to go off the base and do anything to anybody, or it's your ass. And they didn't do it. I think Governor Wallace is doing the best he can right now. He needs to fucking take his National Guard, put them at every exit to the fucking the state, put in a checkpoint, and you check every single motherfucker. Are you ICE? Are you ICE? Are you ICE? And you do not let them leave the fucking state.
Flip the script.
Yeah, trap their asses in the fucking state, and you find them. Do not let them out, so that they can't get away from prosecution.
They should assign 4 National Guardsmen to every ICE squad to watch them and arrest them if they do anything outside of their jurisdiction.
I mean, I think that some of the ways that Governor Walz is using the National Guard right now is good, because I think I saw some video of the National Guard like handing out like food and drinks to protesters and saying that they're here for the protesters' safety and not to like fuck with them.
That's just what they would say, Tim, to get you to drop your guard.
Well, they were handing out like donuts and coffee and whatnot.
That's when they sweep the leg. Yeah, lock them the fuck up, because you're not allowed to break the fucking law. Like, if you think that just because you're a federal agent, you can like drive full speed through a fucking town at 100 miles an hour without getting pulled over by a local cop to see like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah,
don't do that shit. And then if you continue to do it, they're just gonna like, dude, I don't know what this fucking federal agent's doing, but he's not driving. He's fucking lost his mind. It is the same fucking concept. If you saw a fucking a federal agent in a public bathroom doing cocaine, yeah, you can arrest them. That's still, you still can't openly do coke. Like, I don't care.
Like
it doesn't matter.
Like, oh, guys, that's a lesson learned. We can't do that on the news.
Yeah.
Oh, why not? Oh no. Let me do all the coke. For
Coke's sake.
Here, check this out.
As part of Operation Midway Blitz, she began broadcasting on Facebook Live, warning in Spanish that immigration agents were in the neighborhood. For 20 minutes, she says she honked her horn and tailed them.
You don't think honking and following for 20 minutes is provoking them?
No.
You tried to provoke me.
Nah, fuck him.
Call the police. That's what they're supposed to do. They're not traffic. she's breaking a traffic law. Improper use of horn. Call the police.
Yeah.
Call the police and give your exact location, and then they can pull her over and give her a ticket. And then she can take her ticket.
Senator.
And she can take her ticket and then go to court. And then that okay, that's the punishment. Well, if she keeps doing it after that, write her another ticket. Like, that is your only response. She's allowed to be fucking annoying. That's not illegal.
Tell
annoying
me about
isn't
it.
illegal. Or if she played like loud ass fucking music all the time outside where they're trying to sleep. Okay, noise ordinance. Write her a ticket.
If being annoying was illegal, all Trump supporters would be in prison.
That's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers be having parades down the goddamn street for great grandpappy's birthday. That shit's annoying as fuck. I can't just be like, lock their ass up. Too loud. Lock them up.
The Department of Homeland Security says Martinez rammed the agent's SUV, but Martinez says they rammed her. In this surveillance footage, you can see Martinez's gray Nissan Rogue. The Chevy is being driven by Border Patrol agent Charles Exum.
They say you rammed their car.
They're the ones that rammed me, and I'm just like...
You never tried to run them
I
over.
never tried, no. The thing is, I never wanted to provoke them. I just wanted them out the neighborhood.
We did not find video of the collision itself, but Martinez says after the collision, she drove her car around the agent's vehicle because she was scared.
What did you fear would happen?
I was like, I can't stay here. Like, they're gonna kill me. Who knows what they're gonna do, honestly. And I just wanted to go somewhere safe. And I just stepped on the gas, and as I was passing them, I just saw them like drawing their guns, and I just like shrugged, and I just heard the shots.
Agent Exum fired 5 times, according to court records. He said he feared for his life.
I could show you all my wounds, honestly. I want to show you because I want people to see like what happened that day, because they just know I got shot 5 times, but they don't know where. Right.
And the administration immediately said that she was part of MS-13. She was part of a drug cartel. She was a gang member with an extensive record, like all this shit. All this shit.
She's not white, of course she is.
None of that shit fucking happened. They just went immediately out there and said this shit.
So this is the first one I realized. I was like,
and badass Chicago tattoo. That's the Chicago flag.
Like, oh, it's just a pepper palette, but no. And then I got a shot right here. And then I have a wound on the side of my chest. Right
No,
here.
she's not showing it.
I got 2 holes in my thigh. And then right here.
Wow.
Right here.
Wow. You're covered in wounds.
Wounds, yeah. And I want people to see like what's going on, like the type of stuff they're doing.
Like, she survived.
This is literally drive-by gang shit. These guys are a gang.
Or they're at least doing the behavior, all of the worst behavior of gangs.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Gangs often give back to their community.
I was gonna say, there's actually some gangs are like, we'll fuck some shit up and take care of our folks.
A gang would protect people from robbing them who are not in the neighborhood. You know what I mean? These motherfuckers don't even provide that. They just doing drive-bys only.
Never gave anybody any fucking turkeys, you assholes.
Ever. Never given out a single turkey.
We got Neil, the 604 atheist, in the chat all of a
Oh
sudden.
my God. You were
fuck.
Ollie, you're like always 3 minutes late.
Yeah.
We said hi to Neil
Sorry.
like 5
We
minutes.
all said hi to Neil. We
I'm
put it
sorry,
up on camera.
I got a little distracted in the game I was playing.
He was
Sorry.
high.
Well, there's that too.
Ollie's like, yo, you know Trump's in the Epstein files?
Border Patrol SUV. When Agent Exum stopped and fired at Martinez,
I think they're covering that shit up.
the video shows her car was not
They might be covering that shit up.
That's a little unfair.
But funny.
blocking his, contradicting the Department of Homeland Security.
Oh, yeah. They said there was a caravan of 10 cars that blocked her in. This was the other part I wanted to show you.
Really process it.
The case against Martinez quickly
They're all
fell
invisible
apart.
cars.
Prosecutors
They're so good. They're mirror finished cyber trucks. You just can't see
God.
them.
accused her of using her car to box in the Border Patrol agents. Martinez's lawyer, Chris Parenti, obtained another surveillance video. In it, Martinez can be seen.
This is the front left of the fucking the ICE vehicle.
Yeah.
She blocked him in. How?
All that open road.
How? I ask. How?
Magic.
In driving along the left side of the Border
mirror
Patrol
finished
SUV.
Cybertrucks.
When Agent Exum stopped and fired at Martinez, the video shows her car was not blocking his, contradicting the Department of Homeland Security's account of the incident.
So DHS released a statement saying that their agents were boxed in by 10 cars
They couldn't move. What does the video that you obtained?
Did you see 10 cars blocking in a fucking white? Like, this is the dumb shit. And then people are like, they were blocking her in. It's like, no, they weren't.
Do they understand that this makes them come across like the ants in A Bug's Life? Like she was just a little bit by them and like, I'm lost. I don't know where to go.
Where am I?
Try to get him back to the
Our
line.
surveillance
We're
camera
just going to go around.
There
the
was
stick.
nobody in front of this agent. If he simply wanted to move forward on the street in the direction he was going, he could have continued on. It shows there's nobody to the left of his vehicle.
Why don't you play the video as you've got it set up and kind of walk me through what we see?
Okay. So this construction barrier that you see here, that is where eventually you're going to see the hood of the agent's car stop. You see
the front
you
of the
see the
car.
front. That is the front of the agent's car. The quote ramming has just happened. And right now the agent is opening his driver's side door. He's jumping out, and within 2 seconds, according to a stopwatch, he's shooting his gun 5 times. So now you'll see Miramar's car sort of come at a bend. Like, so she's in the far left lane. She goes towards the curb away from the agents and then comes back. There's
You've seen
nobody
no
else.
evidence of 10 people, a caravan anywhere.
I don't see 10 people, and I certainly don't see anybody in the lane in front of him. Why can he not go forward?
Court proceedings also uncovered text messages from Agent Exum. In one exchange with fellow agents, he appeared to brag about the shooting, writing, quote, I fired 5 rounds and she had 7 holes. Put that in your book, boys. Body camera footage discussed.
And this is who y'all want running through y'all neighborhood? Hope you don't have daughters.
In court
This is
also
sick
revealed that
shit.
an agent in Exum's car, while holding a weapon,
I mean, and the post-mortem on all this shit, when they find out all of the crimes that these little assholes have been committing while on duty, we already know that they're openly passing around flasks and doing drugs and harassing women that they find attractive. So we'll find out later all of the dirt that they're up.
How much money do you think they stole?
Oh yeah,
all the money they found.
All of
They
it.
were they were taking people's cell phones off of them and cashing them into those like little drop boxes.
It can only good happen.
Like they have been doing, they are just looting and pillaging.
said, do something, bitch. Seconds later, Agent Exum opened fire. What do you think he meant by that?
What kind of
Come on,
Like, he wanted me to do something. Like he
Yeah, I'm with you, McKinnon. What the fuck kind of question is that, bro?
There's some of these like sometimes just like the fuck. What do you want me to say to that? You
did
You
really
ugly big lip bitch. What do you think he meant by that?
Yeah.
I don't know. My
He
lips-
implied that you were a prostitute.
Right.
Are you?
was just like,
I'm a
like
woman.
trigger happy. He was just like, yeah, like do something. Like, yeah, I want you to do something. Provoke us.
In a statement, Department of Homeland Security Assistant Secretary Tricia McLaughlin said, quote, on October 4th, Border Patrol law enforcement officers were ambushed by domestic terrorists that rammed federal agents with their vehicles.
This is like the biggest fish story I've ever heard.
McLaughlin also said Martinez was, quote, armed with a semi-automatic weapon and has a history of doxing federal agents. Were you carrying a semi-automatic?
Actually, it was a handgun,
JFK.
but it was in my purse in a holster. Living on the south side as a girl, it's dangerous. You can
No, these leftists are all unarmed. That little Mexican girl had a piece or something for your ass.
walk alone.
Sponsored by the
Homeland
AR-15.
Security also says that you were
Protect yourself now.
doxing immigration agents, that you'd posted their personal information online so that they could be harassed.
I never did that. Somebody put out this.
Was that before or after the blockade of 3,000 cars that she did?
It wasn't like his information, but it was like his YouTube. He was like a YouTuber and he had a book, and they just put out that information out, and I just shared it.
So specifically, you never posted a home address,
Never,
family names.
never.
You
Oh, the trolls are awfully quiet tonight, huh?
Well, that's because Mikey, they don't want to sub.
Yeah, yeah.
Last
Cowards.
November, the U.S. Attorney's Office in Chicago dropped the charges against Martinez, and a judge dismissed the case.
Just wait.
Well,
Van
she's
Donnie's gonna get word of we get wind of that, and fucking here we go again.
Well, I mean, they can't do shit.
No,
because nothing fucking happened. And you can lie all you want, but at the end of the day, there are still courts.
All right, gentlemen, I got one more thing for you. This is a little
Really?
hilarious, and then
Is it
we'll
the
get
ice
outta
one on
here.
the ice again? Because I love that.
No, better.
Can we see that anyway?
Can we end on a slip and fall gag?
And Jeffrey Epstein for the Xbox Live.
Jeffrey Epstein, this was recently found in the Epstein files today. Jeffrey Epstein was banned from Xbox Live in 2013 for harassment, threats, and abuse to other players. That was severe, repeated, and/or excessive.
Wow.
Oh,
No Call
children?
of Duty
You mean
for you.
children?
The conduct.
What game was he playing?
I don't know, man.
Halo.
No, he better
but-
not have been playing Halo.
Oh, we would have found him if he was playing Halo.
I would have ruined his fucking day if he fucking played Halo.
2013. What would he have been playing?
Oh yeah, I was like, hold on, that's too late. It's 2013.
Is 2013 Halo 4 or Reach?
That's probably Reach.
Or Call of Duty. Call of Duty was big then too.
Yeah, it's probably Call of Duty.
But yeah, so part of the Epstein files was his the email from Xbox Live telling him that his notice of permanent enforcement against his account.
Grand Theft Auto 5.
Oh, GTA 5. Yeah. That
Yeah.
sounds like something Epstein would do.
Oh yeah.
My son was actually playing that game around then too.
He definitely wasn't
Oh.
playing Call of Duty Ghosts, which is probably the worst Call of Duty, and Battlefield 4.
Battlefield. What was the Star Wars game that was out then? That was multiplayer.
Battlefront?
Battlefront 2?
Knights of the Old Republic, Ollie.
Well, they may have redone the first
that was the MMO, but there
the
was
new Battlefront may have come out.
Yeah, there was a right around the same time Knights of the Old Republic came out. There was a shooter that came out too.
All right, top 10 games from whattoplay.com were GTA 5, BioShock Infinite, Rayman Legends, Battle Block Theater, Diablo 3, NBA 2K14, Battlefield 4, Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag, Saints Row 4, Metro
Black Flag
last
was a good
night.
one. I fucking loved Black Flag.
It was one of the
Dude, those games were so
It was the
boring.
last good one, actually, probably.
I cannot understand how you guys fucking played those fucking games. What a fucking snooze fest.
What are you talking about? Black Flag? You're an
Assassin's
assassin
Creed?
and a pirate at the
Dude,
same time?
Assassin's Creed is so fucking boring, dude. It is like all of the boring chapters of Lord of the Rings, the video game.
Mikey just doesn't like story-based video
Which
games.
one game did you play for 5 minutes and then decided you didn't like the series?
Exactly. Exactly.
Revelations, Assassin's Creed 2.
Because
was it
I
the
could
American
understand.
one?
I good with your argument because there are some shit Assassin's
There are
Creeds.
some, yeah.
There are.
Yeah.
I
I've
will
played a
argue
couple of
agree.
them recently.
So wait,
through them.
dig this shit, McKinnon. They all just say, yeah, they are shitty. But
No,
why
some
would you
of
say
them.
they're
Some of them, not all of them.
What the fuck?
Some
Like,
of
Mikey's
them.
cherry picking. Mikey's cherry
Yeah.
picking.
Y'all
what we
are
said.
cherry.
Yeah.
No,
There
y'all
are
are
some bad ones.
No,
but
y'all
there
are
are some
cherry
great
ones.
ones.
Y'all are
Fight one
cherry
another.
pick. Y'all are cherry picking the few pieces of that game, that series, that title that are good and acting like that
there's
is
what?
the game. The
You
game
play Call of Duty.
There's 6 or 7 Assassin's Creed games, and 3 or 4 of 3 of them are great, and 2 of them are okay.
And
That's
one of them
more
was
than
really
half.
bad. Origins.
One
no,
of
it
them
wasn't
was really bad.
The Greek one. The Greek one
Yeah.
was terrible.
Yeah.
But the
played that
Viking one
all the
was
way
pretty
through, though.
good.
I got through that. The Viking one, what, Valhalla?
Ragnarok.
I
one
got
was
stuck
pretty
in that
good.
one, man. I got bored. It was bad. No.
The
No,
first
they're no,
four-
Ollie,
the
it's
first
great.
four.
So,
The first 4 Assassin's Creed games were great.
You're
Yes,
not
that's
allowed
what
to
I'm
not
saying.
like it, Ollie. You have to like it because
the first 4 were great.
series.
But like I said, the pirate one was probably the last really, really good one.
Yeah, you
Black
know what the
Flag one.
problem was is that after that one, they got too much into all the RPG elements of the game, and they made it too grindy. That's my problem with it. They made the game far too grindy.
It's just a
Yes.
fucking movie, dude. It's not a game. It's
Well,
just
it's
a
not like-
movie.
It's like we're out. No, it's not just a movie. It's a
It's
game.
not even
I
hard.
disagree. I can show you a movie game if you want. There's totally different thing.
It's the same
has-
thing as the Lovecraft stuff. It's the same, brother. You just get
No,
more. You just get more
Lovecraft
ability to
was
walk
boring as
around and
hell. There was
climb.
nothing to do.
I'm telling you, bro. Like
There's
there's
fighting
no
in this game.
I'm telling you,
It's still things.
there is no danger in that game. You are walking around talking to people, listening to their fucking life story, going through crowds of people. Like
You did only play 5 minutes.
Okay.
I
That's
could
all I
listen
can say to that.
for an hour. Just keep going. I love this.
It's just
the hosts eating one another.
I'm just when you
Push
guys
McKinnon in front down the stairs.
Oh, you fucking! I swear to God, the next time we play, you're so done. You're so fucking done.
McKinnon volunteers to go in the front, and I stand behind him with my spear.
All right,
let's. If you guys are really interested in something where it is winner takes all, and you either win or you lose the game, then you can come talk to me. But when you guys are talking about being a character in a movie in which there is no possible way in which you could fucking lose, I mean it just seems a little predetermined because because you're playing a movie. Because that's what campaign. Because that's what campaign. No, you can die if you're not skilled. If you're skilled, games like that are incredibly movie-esque. They're not difficult.
Mikey, I think the impasse here is how you enjoy video games versus how other people enjoy video games.
Exactly.
Yeah, I do it the right way, and you guys do it the boring way.
You are a murder hobo.
You do
So
10%
what?
of video games. You do 10% of video games.
I do the hard part only. Keep the easy part for yourself.
Mr. plays Starfield for an hour. Oh, they told me something I didn't want to do. Murder everyone.
Yep.
Excuse me, sir. I was flying my ship and they arrested me and put me in a space jail, and I murdered the space jail. It's on my
There you
stream. It
go.
was actually pretty epic.
Jukebox Overdrive says Mikey really needs to get into some Elden Ring already.
Yeah,
That's a game I haven't tried yet.
I have been
I'll try that
asking-
game with you if you want to try that.
I have been
Mikey,
asking for that shit.
I get where you're coming from. Assassin's Creed isn't for everyone.
Nope.
It's for those who like to watch movies.
Okay.
I guess
But
you
we
don't
all
For
have,
those
we all
who
have our
like
own
to enjoy
opinions.
getting from point A to point B in a game, yeah.
But then when I bring up Pal World, there's like, oh, that's so boring. I'm like, all y'all campaign games are boring. You're just watching a movie.
I like some pretty boring fucking games. I played Dwarf
Fortress.
You do play Dwarf Fortress, which didn't even
Hey,
have
you should check
traffic.
out that Deep Rock thing that's on Steam.
Oh.
There's a dwarf game on Steam that you would love, Tim.
I'm trying to
And
say
I play Hearts of Iron. That game is pretty fucking boring. Like when you
Okay.
think about it, it's just like Risk taken to the extreme.
Have any of y'all ever played Earthworm Jim?
Yes.
Oh my god, yes.
That's the game.
Yes.
Because it's funny, it's got a whole thing, but it's hard.
It is hard.
That's what video games are supposed to be. Because I am a kid of the 90s where video games were on like NES or then eventually like N64 and stuff like that. Yo, Mario
Crank
64.
the difficulty up, dude.
Mario 64 didn't have fucking difficulties, bro.
No, it was just fucking fight
It
to the
was
death.
the game, and the game was hard, and you had to progress your individual skill level if you wanted to get further in the game.
Yep.
That is not the case in games anymore. They just kind of let you play all the way to the end, and they just don't make it hard anymore.
Yeah, if you
There
want to
were
play it on
sometimes
easy mode, you can.
There was sometimes there was there was games where you didn't even see like Ganondorf. How many people actually saw Ganondorf in fucking Zelda? That's what I'm saying. Shit used to be difficult. Bring it back.
The first couple Legends of Zelda games were
Back
pretty
in
bad.
my
They were
day,
pretty
I
awful.
had good video games.
First of those games I played was was Link, and I beat that fucking game multiple times. So
there was a lot of bad game design
What
in
was
early
actually
games
called
that led to terrible difficulty scales.
Yep,
like
there was
terrible game design.
Was it Knights and Ghouls or Goblins or some shit?
Ghosts
What
and
is it?
Ghouls.
Ghosts and Ghouls. That shit's fucking
Hardest game, like Metroid. Like Metroid is a hard game.
Oh my god, yeah.
Mega Man.
Yeah.
Precise damn, I broke this. Precise inputs only.
But if you crank the difficulty rate up, then you're getting similar effects in a lot of these games, dude.
Like I like
So-
hard competitive games. Like I'll get sucked into Street Fighter. I'll get sucked into fucking StarCraft. But I also like some Assassin's Creed every now and then.
Nah, man. If you're playing Assassin's Creed, you're not leveling up in Street Fighter. You're never gonna get your Okizeme down if you keep distracting your brain with Assassin's Creed.
Mikey, when fucking Alex comes out, I'm gonna V-trigger the shit out of you.
I'm not afraid of you, Tim.
You're just gonna get suplexed and power bombed all over the place.
I'm not afraid of you. I am going to cultivate your trading so that you can beat me someday, but that day is not today, Tim.
He graded down to this.
And I got Ken to gold 3.
Your Ken might be higher than mine. But I hate Ken.
Yo, modern Ken is so fucking cheap.
Hey, McKinnon, do you know what modern controls are?
No.
Have you played like, the arcade fighting games like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat?
I've played them. Yeah, I don't know what the modern control thing is.
So the modern control is instead of there being 6 buttons, there's 4 buttons. And then like light, medium, heavy, you just spam the button and it does the combo for you. And then you have a button for your specials. So like you have a button, if you do like down in the button, it does like the dragon punch. And then if you do forward in the button, it does like a fireball. It just does everything for you.
So it's cheating.
Oh, what's that you say?
So it's cheating.
Yeah, something like that. That's what Tim plays on, and then he still gets his fucking goose cooked by Chef Mikey Famine every fucking time.
Not every time. I've beaten Mikey.
You have beat me.
He knows it.
He's caught me. Because I mean, like he's learning how the game works, and now that he has figured out a few things, he is abusing the shit out of the mechanics of this game. And I have to do some pretty dirty shit to keep him off.
Listen, it's not cheating if the game lets you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
if
but
they didn't want
we know
people
the
to play,
truth.
if they didn't want people to play modern, then they wouldn't use it as a control style.
Hey, it's fine.
I have
that's
a feeling
that's why I
because of
showed
that-
I would be nicer to Tim when I play him on stream and stuff like that, but he's using modern control, so I have to beat him out of using it. If he stops using it, I'll play fair. But until then, fuck that.
Okay, Grandpa.
Yeah.
It sounds like it was a feature that was created for like parents when they want to play with their kids. So like the kids have a chance.
No, I think there's an even easier play style, right? There's something it's like
that.
2 or 3 buttons. And like I don't even know how that works. Because
I'll tell you this, like, I've never played I played Mortal Kombat, I played Street Fighter a couple times. If there was ever a game that I fucking promise you, I swear to all that is heaven, I could have been a competitor at this, is Killer Instinct Gold. I would play Glacius and mop the floor with fucking anybody. Like I will destroy whoever is in my path.
And that's a very mashable game. They have almost like that in Street Fighter.
Yeah.
I got you.
And it's like, oh, we're doing that now. Oh.
Well, gentlemen, we should probably get
I'm
out of here.
disappointed in each one of you, by the way.
Thank you.
Why?
But I mean,
Hi.
One of you has like set up or talked about your excitement. You've not bought your tickets for the Melania movie, and we haven't there's no like
I want to look up the stats on that.
Like, none of you are excited. Like what the hell?
In
Worst
Australia,
opening weekend.
In Australia, there was 1 pre-order ticket.
Yeah.
Wow.
In parts of the East Coast, they were paying people $50 a piece and a free ticket if they watched the whole movie.
It's so clear that shit was a fucking bribe by Amazon that it's ridiculous.
Well, I mean, they only paid $75 million for the rights.
Right.
Or $40 million for the rights and $35 million in marketing.
And then in some of the interviews that Melania did, she barely knew what the movie was about, and it's about her.
Why would she know? They didn't involve her in the process.
She wasn't in the movie.
Oh, here we go. Contextual data. Initial sales. The film saw very weak sales on its opening day, with some theaters reporting fewer than 20 tickets sold in major cities.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I guess MAGA really doesn't like immigrants.
I promise you, Matt Walsh watched it and like just he was probably one of the only fucking people that did.
Okay, we found 2 theaters with sold out openings. Roseville, California. Okay. I mean, I don't know what they were expecting. Like this, it's like when they try to make like something cool that no one wants to be cool, they just like force the issue.
Oh my god, it's showing at the theater. Like that's
Bet
like
you're going
next
right
to
now,
me.
aren't you?
It's in the next town over. It's all over this fucking this area.
There's plenty of tickets. There's plenty of tickets.
That's
I'm guaranteeing.
It has an 8%. It has an 8% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Holy shit! Oh my god,
That's rough.
It has a 9% rating on Google, just in case Rotten Tomatoes is too liberal for some. And
What
the
did
other
Amazon
scores aren't
rate
in
it?
yet.
175%.
5 million stars.
Wait.
This is Prime.
Wait. Brett Ratner is the fucking. Wait. Didn't he do Rush Hour? He's the guy who was on fucking Epstein's Island.
Yeah. They paid him off, man.
Ooh, Wuthering Heights is in theaters.
Ooh, Paw Patrol 8 is in theaters. I'll go watch
So,
that.
do you guys think that there's
like I love that book.
There's any way in goddamn hell that this movie is making back its $50 million budget?
No. They're gonna earn like
although they might claim it somehow.
That's tax money, baby. They finna fucking take. Well, we took out of the treasury $50 million because you guys did not support the movie. So we had to make sure she didn't feel bad. I'm like, Ollie, I don't know if you heard this, and Mark, and we didn't really get a reaction from the rest of the crew here. Did you guys see when we covered yesterday? Trump said he wants the housing prices to go up because he wants people who own homes to feel rich for once.
Oh.
So they can feel good about themselves. That is literally what he said.
But he's such an ugly fucking individual, dude.
Like, what the fuck? You want to increase housing costs? What?
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I quit.
Yep.
I quit. I got.
Here come the fucking the slum towns, the Hooverville, the Trumpvilles.
Jesus.
Well, there's that.
Here is one review from Rotten Tomatoes on the Melania movie: a documentary that never comes to life. It is a portrait it is a quote portrait of the First Lady of the United States, but it is orchestrated and airbrushed and stage managed, and it barely rises to the level of shameless infomercial.
I just know that like Trump is gonna try to organize one of the biggest rallies. Everyone's gonna get in there ready to hear him speak. He's gonna get up there. He's gonna be like, it's gonna be a great rally, but real quick, what we're gonna do? We're gonna lock the fucking doors. No one leaves. Then we're
Shut up! Shut up and clap.
We're gonna watch this movie, you fuckers.
This is a great movie.
Here's another one. The pace of this movie is stifling.
Oh God, it's
stifling.
It said it was 104. It's 104 minutes of nothing but shit about her, and it drags. Can you imagine?
Have you guys watched the trailer?
Should we just watch it real quick?
Yes.
We have to.
Yes, we should.
All right,
we
we'll watch
should.
the trailer and then we'll get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I was about to say, like, the Daily Show did a really good cover of the trailer. I know we can't do them because they'll be angry, but
No one leaves.
Yes, we cannot watch copyrighted content anymore. We will get demonetized.
Well, no. And how that works? It's that episode. It's not all of our channel forever.
Oh yeah,
they'll just take the ad money. They'll just take the ad money from that episode, which doesn't.
We did turn off the ad money for this one because we knew the content that we were going to be talking about. So this episode is fine.
All right, let's
already
lock
know.
the front doors. Lock the doors. Nobody gets out.
Everybody, sit down and shut up. And get
Even
rid of
everybody in this
everyone
club
in the
getting
chat.
tipsy.
Tez just said he doesn't want to watch it. See, this is why is Tez here? Tez,
Cortez, you don't get a choice. You are watching this. This is your
Yeah.
first lady, and you're gonna watch her fucking.
When
watch
these
her
people
shit.
decide to feed us pineapple, all we can do is take it.
That's what happens.
Take this pineapple.
Eat the mush.
Play the pineapple. Play it.
You know you want to. You love it.
Who's finding it? One of you guys got
I
to
don't know.
find
Like Tim put his hands up, and I was like,
Oh, I thought Mikey was
I
doing
supposed to be
it.
finding it? I thought Mikey was doing it.
I literally thought you said you were doing it. And we're both just talking it up like, yep, someone's gonna get it. Someone's gonna get it.
Someone's gonna do it.
Someone's gonna find that thing. We're gonna find it.
I thought y'all were being passive aggressive with each other. Like, yep, somebody should find this fucking thing.
Someone's gonna find it.
Is there a thing as accidentally passive aggressive?
Me and Tim just sometimes both miss the same social cue. All right.
Oh, there's her lover.
Let me
the Marine?
Probably.
Watch this shit. Aha. Try to hear the fucking show now. So I'm gonna play this over the thing so we don't get in trouble. Gotcha, bitches.
Here we go again.
Ew.
Gross.
What? Wait, what floor was that?
Here we go again.
We're no 13th floor on the Trump Tower. The fucking lie.
The 66.
Oh no.
Conspiracy theory. Oh, hold on. Screenshot. Got that. I'm gonna keep breaking it up so they can't find us.
You can come in. Don't worry.
She wants to be a
God's
boss.
legacy will be that of peace.
She's like mad. Are you kidding me? We might have to watch this, Tim.
Movie?
Oh yeah.
No.
This is gonna have to be. No, we're gonna
not
do
paying
no.
for it.
Yes, we are. We're gonna take fucking $8.99 out of the bin fund, and we're gonna.
I quit. I want my money and I'm out.
We're gonna do a group watch on Prime, or maybe we could do that with the members and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I have Prime, so
The opening of
Beautiful. Together with like-minded leaders, we have a voice.
Tulsi Gabbard's in it.
oh boy.
Is it safe?
It is safe. She was already the first lady.
Everyone wants to know. So here it is.
Did you just put a hydrangea at that grave?
Is Baron her kid?
Yes.
Yeah, Baron is her son.
Okay.
Hi, Mr. President. Congratulations.
Thank you for calling Domino's. How
I
can I
did
help you?
not. Yeah, I will see it on the news.
Did you watch me win? No, I had things.
No,
to do.
sorry. I had better things to do.
I was painting my toes.
They left that in.
I know. That made Trump look like a fucking cuck. No,
Hold
sorry.
on, hold on. That's getting on the soundboard.
I was with my boyfriend.
All right, everybody, shut up.
Watch it. I did not. Yeah, I will see it on the news.
Okay, let me see if I got it. Let's see if I got it. Double check, make sure I got it. Because that is. No, I will watch it on the news. That is perfect for us.
I mean, come on. If you were married to Donald Trump, you'd be fucking sick of his ass too.
God, being
Just
in the
at
eye
least
of the storm.
smell.
You can smell him.
I mean, did you ever see them up close? No. They're never together unless she's like forced to be near him because of social obligations.
That shocking ankle bracelet.
Get the fuck off.
Hi, Mr. President. Congratulations.
Did you watch it?
I did not. Yeah, I will see it on the news.
All right, let's see this one.
Melanie.
That's so good. She
Melanie.
sounds like a fucking agent. Like, yeah, did you see my new movie? Yeah, no, I'll watch it later. You know, like totally.
Can you guys hear this? I don't think you can hear it.
No.
I'll just throw it up here. And
Watch it? I did not. Yeah, I will see it on the news.
Wow.
So we can't watch it on Prime. It's exclusively in theaters.
Yeah, that won't last long.
Did you watch the Melania documentary? I did not. I'll see it on the news.
Oh my god.
All right.
Well,
let's get out of here, gentlemen.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
We'll see you on Tuesday unless some other breaking news happens. I don't know, man. If they start arresting journalists in the streets, we'll be back.
That's why I don't be out in the streets.
Yeah.
If they arrest Mikey, we'll
riot.
stream it.
If they arrest Mikey, I have a plan that will. If I should ever get captured, a certain chain of events will trigger.
As a full go.
Ghost in the Spirit Protocol.
Or is it what was it? Oh shit. What was it from Reach? Oh, the Winter Protocol.
Winter
Yeah, the
contingency.
Winter contingency. Yeah, the winter contingency will be in full effect.
Yeah, Mikey will just text us one day, the winter contingency, and we'll know. We'll know.
And everybody will know.
All right.
That it's time.
Goodbye, everyone, and don't forget to drink your
Your
weed.